in here.
Okay. I'm ready.
Start that fucking button.
I am. It's ready.
Hit the button. Are you recording?
Yes, I'm recording.
Are we live? Hello,
Yes.
YouTube.
Alright, friends.
At Twitch.
Everywhere.
We're live everywhere. This is WWE.
Alright, so
It's copyright.
this isn't copyright. It's not WWE's in like some World Wrestling Entertainment. No, this is WWE's in worldwide
Epidemic.
envelopes. Worldwide.
Worldwide Earth Elementals. Excuse me.
Yeah,
There you go. Friends, welcome back to AshWinter. I am so happy to see all of you again. We don't play AshWinter nearly as often as I'd like to, and I miss you motherfuckers.
We'll make it gay.
Listen.
No, I'm kidding. Bring on
A
Albert.
little
Gay.
bit.
Bring on all of
Yeah,
it.
literally.
Right
Or
on
all
my
of the
face.
penises in and around my face.
Yes, please. So
Yeah, same.
What is happening?
the last time that we played, you guys had confronted the evil barnacle face Ruthramar in
You guys
the
did?
temple.
I fell asleep.
That is true. You did. That's okay. I understand. I also work a shit ton. So you had confronted the barnacle guy and Lily's father. She's half barnacle, Ruthramar, and
Hey, wait a minute.
stopped
Dude, you killed
the.
your dad.
You did. You killed Ruthramar eventually after a rather brief battle, actually. Somewhat of a frustrating battle for the DM, perhaps, as Ruthramar had an escape route that was quickly cut off by a use of gate by his own daughter. And then he was beheaded by the Warforged Oz. I mean, not literally. That's, this isn't Japan.
And Eve got his soul.
Or Alabama.
And Eve pried the soul away from a deity.
Hey.
So that's nice.
Yeah, it's funny
I
until
was
you feel
born.
attacked.
Or
Listen.
Pennsylvania. Hey.
You can attack Arkansas all you want to. I agree. Anyways, so
Won't stop me
Arkansas is
because
a
I
nice
can't
place.
read.
this sign won't stop me because I can't read. You exited the temple after the.
Sorry.
You exited the temple after the battle with Ruthramar, successfully stopping the summoning of the Kraken Slocrathel, which is perhaps one of the biggest threats to come out of the entire campaign. Slocrathel easily more powerful than AshWinter, more powerful than Azakiel. Absolutely a game over man scenario. Stopping it in its tracks, you killed Ruthramar, beheaded him, and then left the Temple of Umberlee behind you. Now, I'm eating a carrot. Hold on. On leaving the
I'll never
Temple of
forget.
Umberlee,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
on leaving the Temple of Umberlee, you did you did encounter some of the assassins or investigators rather that Oz had sent after Cormier, and Cormier was kind of, or I think this was before you went to the temple. Anyways, Cormier was alleviated of all sins, and resumed his position as as basically high prophet of Osric the Great. Leaving the temple, you returned to, and we're going to abbreviate a few things here because we only have really 2 sessions left, honestly. And so I do want to keep it a little short. You returned to the collective headquarters, and each of you over the next 2 days got some rest. So you've all had a long rest at this point. Anything that you spent during the battle with Ruthramar is now restored.
Also, I think I have a bathhouse in my inn, so we can roll some temporary hit dice. I forget how much that is.
I think it's 2d10 temporary hit dice. You get them for 24 hours.
Yeah. So
But remember, if you Heroes Feast, those are the same.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
What is Heroes Feast?
Heroes Feast, I believe, is 2d10.
Is it?
Just gonna say, what do you mean?
It's not
what is
temporary.
Heroes Feast?
They
Oh,
stack.
yeah, that's right.
They
Yeah,
stack
they
also.
do. Heroes Feast is
That's
maximum
a P.
HP.
Yeah, so
I don't think we've
Mhm.
been tracking that though.
I have been, don't worry.
Well, so the hit point maximum increase is temporary. So it goes
Oh.
away after 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. It's temporary maximum health. So
Does that make sense?
That would be so overpowered if it just lasted indefinitely.
I mean,
Right,
it's
that'd be
an
amazing.
expensive spell.
it
though.
is. It is.
I
So
yes, but you can end up with a wizard with over 1,000 health points for no reason.
well, not a wizard. It'd have to be a druid or a cleric, really, unless the wizard was a theurge.
I'm here
Theurge
for it.
subclass coming out soon.
They just need a pocket cleric.
Gimme.
That's
Gimme,
true.
gimme, gimme.
I would like a pocket cleric as well, but
What
it's not the same kind we're
happened?
talking about.
The sheets changed.
So,
Sorry.
Eve does have. She had discussed this with me before the session. Eve does have a couple potions of speed. If anybody wants some, I think she's offering them in chat as a note. So, potions of speed give you haste for the next minute. No concentration.
That's just drugs.
Yo, dog.
It's
hit me up
literally
with that
cocaine.
Speed. Hit me up with that speed.
Okay.
So,
two.
Lily, Oz.
And then Oz adds 2. And
Okay,
that's all
Oz
of
has
them.
2. Okay, and Lily, you have 2, I guess, and you can share those with whoever you feel like.
I have,
guess.
and then Eve gave me 2 as well.
Yes. So
What the
all of
fuck
the
did they do to my item sheet?
Oh yeah, Roll20 changed some stuff. So,
Yeah.
returning back to the collective headquarters, spending the next 2 days kind of recuperating and planning this assault. Oz, you have been communicating with many of your generals, and as well as Cormier. There have been alliances forged.
All right.
You know you need to go to Limbo. You know where this citadel is. And eventually, the dancer herself is brought in after some great efforts to contact her, which is one of the reasons you have to wait 2 days, because Scylla doesn't wait for nobody, or doesn't hurry up for nobody. And Scylla does come to the collective headquarters, along with a number of other individuals. Many of the people that you've met along the way have shown up to assist you here. And before we proceed forward, I will say, this is a no turn back point. This is the point in Mass Effect where they say, "Are you sure you want to proceed through the relay?"
Oh, is this is the suicide mission? Is our ship upgraded entirely, guys, or is everyone gonna die?
No, I actually. There were actually a couple important things I wanted to take care of.
Yes. What are they?
First, I contacted Saloon at the end of the last
Mhm.
session, asking her about what would happen. Do I just openly say it?
If you want.
Fuck it. What would happen if I consumed Ruthermore's soul?
Oh God. Not just an incredible amount. You would feel really. She responds to you. Not anything special necessarily. The power of the soul is great, but his soul is not just his soul, but any soul is really just a source of energy. It would be like taking drugs effectively. His soul would basically count as like more or less a slight buff to your stats overall. There's nothing special about consuming the soul. It just is an enormous source of energy.
Neat.
She even says you would actually be better served plugging it into like a magically fueled device rather than consuming it.
We'll work on that.
It's basically
Boyfriend, so
oil.
to speak?
Right.
Okay. Second question.
Uh-huh.
His soul, is it corrupted or anything, or has he always just been a giant dick bag? Or is it influenced by some external power?
It is corrupted. She also does note he's always also just been a giant dick bag.
Oh,
He was a greedy, petty man who
all
went
right.
down a path that made him even more greedy and petty.
All right. Well,
He went from basically being like a kind of an asshole, like just your average everyday run-of-the-mill jackass, to being a priest, to being able to realize that he can draw power from a power source and not realize that power is slowly corrupting him into like, barnacle boy.
gotcha.
No, Squid
So
Boy.
basically, like my dad, if my dad was, had any fraction of decency in him.
Yo, same.
Mood.
Yep.
Anyway.
Good scene.
All right. Noted.
Think we all have a little Ruth Ramar in our lives.
What you want?
Yeah, mine's female though.
Oh, gotcha. Oof.
I'll tell you a story later.
Okay. Well, yeah. There was something else. I don't remember now, though.
Gotcha.
Remember.
Yeah. Point of no return. Remember?
I would just want to make sure you and I had discussed a plan.
We did.
I would just make
Oh.
sure that that's all set up and good to go.
That is in fact set up, and you kind of check on over the check, and yes, everything is set up exactly as you had wanted it to. Very easy
Awesome.
demand to fulfill.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, we were gonna summon what's her face and go fucking
Sympactinal.
Yes.
Yeah, her.
impeccable.
We're gonna fuck her day up and then disperse all of her followers by throwing her head back through the gate. Or no, her body without the head. Sorry, that's more intimidating.
Correct. So,
How do you say that?
I have a
name?
sheet for Sympactinal here. That name is Talik.
Talik, okay.
I have a sheet for
Yeah, and
Sympactinal here.
I assume we're all here. I cast Death Ward on all of us, so
Yeah, this will be like the day after Ruthermarm. You're just like, let's fucking kill a prophet. I'm not gonna roleplay this out because I did kind of run a quick simulation. There is 0 chance that she can do anything. If you all sit around the gate as she comes through, she has like a 1% chance to maybe drop one of you to 0 hit points.
But with Death Ward, she literally.
But with Death Ward, she literally can't.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah, because she has quivering palm. So you know what? Let's see here. Somebody roll me a D100.
I got this.
Okay.
I'm feeling very lucky tonight, and by lucky I mean not at all.
Great, 89. As she comes through the gate, she doesn't even make it like 6 inches out of the gate before she is immediately withheld. And that's right, you have your portents. She's immediately withheld and dispatched. Do you question her?
I mean, we have her head.
You do have her head.
Yeah, we just throw the body back through and some booming voice with like thaumaturgy and shit.
Yep.
This is what happens to leaders of this god. And then close the gate.
Yep.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Yep, I would help with that one. 100%.
I'll help Eve.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's do it. 22.
Yeah, okay, 22.
Yo, dog,
Somebody
I vote
roll me
guidance.
somebody roll me 2d10.
Yo, dog, I vote guidance.
You want me to vote guidance? That's a D4, right?
Yeah, it's a d4.
There you go.
Okay, 24.
You,
Alright,
you want
2d10?
2d10, you said?
Yeah, I just need 2d10.
Okay.
I'll do one. Bam.
Okay. All right, 8.
Damn,
All right, plus 5 is 13. All right. So, yeah, so Nyarlathotep just lost like 1,300 followers. Over the course of the next 3 days, a bunch of people that are following Nier are like, maybe not. Maybe I'll just.
Was that the lady with the scythe?
Yeah.
Yeah. mhm.
Yeah, I want that back.
All right.
You get the scythe back. It's been upgraded a little bit. You handed her a mundane normal scythe. You get in return. This is interest, you see. It's a +2 scythe that lets you go invisible once a day.
Oh, shoot.
Probably attunement.
It is
Oz,
attunement.
You know how sometimes, like in WoW, you have a tagline at the end of the name? So, like, Oz the whatever. Oz the weapon master. This dude has so many weapons.
Just fighter things.
No, we're past fighter things.
We are.
He's a weapon collector for sure.
So yeah, you get your scythe back. And a weapon enthusiast. No, I don't think you're even a weapon enthusiast. I'm going to go one step further. Oz is a violence expert.
I like that.
All right. So yeah, we question her head. Zone of truth. All that jazz.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know what questions we're gonna ask her.
It's up to you.
You were the one who wanted to ask the question.
I did.
You just didn't prep any questions.
Nyarlathotep was he wasn't
He was a
actually
god.
Nyarlathotep. right? Or was
Right.
it-
So according to Luce, he's not actually Nair. He's something impersonating Nair, which, out of character, is the tree.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Something from the other plane,
Mm-hmm.
the other sphere.
So this is the we'll abbreviate it a little bit. This is the information you get. Sympactinol was following Nair. She was following Nair. As tiny tree roots grow through the head, you realize she was not, in fact, following Nair. You incinerate the tiny tree roots, and you learn that there are a lot of people on this planet who have been given seeds with which they were told to ingest. There's probably over 100 of them.
no.
Nair's chosen. So.
All right. Cool.
AshWinter 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Shit.
This is probably something to deal with another time.
Luce would know who the chosen are because he was given the seeds. That's what I think was in that tiny bag.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to ask Luce which is in Oz.
Oh yeah.
That's a weird sentence.
Luce has always been in Oz.
Huh.
Luce's information that he has is pretty limited.
If Luce is in Oz, right?
Oh no.
And Oz and Lily are a thing. If Oz is
No.
in Lily, does that just mean that I'm in myself?
No.
No.
Three-way relationship.
Hold on, this got a little weirder than I wanted it to. Hold on.
No.
You were joking about anime storylines, but you have actually created one.
We really did. This is anime. Hold on. Was not prepared for the fucking Sword Art Online plot twist here. All right. Or what? Wait, was it Sword Art or was it Dot Hack? I don't remember. It was one of those. Anyway,
all of them.
Probably
It was
both.
all of them.
Yeah, probably. So, information you get from Luce is pretty limited. He was told to give the seeds to followers of Nier, which had gone above and beyond in their service to the god.
Neat. Names?
He has like 5 names for you.
What? You don't have all of them?
No.
Fucking worthless.
No, he was fucking worthless. You get a good another like 30 names out of some Pactinol. She's hesitant to give them to you, but she does.
Well, I guess I only need one, and then I can just locate object. It's fine.
Sure.
We're looking for a seed, and they have seeds in their heads or bodies.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay. Is anybody else accomplishing anything before you depart?
I think I've accomplished everything I need to.
Okay.
I think I wanted to check in with the political affairs, just to see how things are going. I know there was some tension in the beginning with the lords, and I just wanted to double check things, because I know I
In
was
your
gone
absence.
for a little while.
Yeah, but you were gone for just a little while. In your absence, there was a small attempt at an insurrection. There wasn't really any kind of real insurrection. There was a passing flutter of a coup, and it was quickly and swiftly put down. One of the lords, who was rather disturbed by the fact that there was freedom, did not like the fact that landowners can vote. That shouldn't be how that is. He doesn't like the fact that everyone can vote. That's wrong. And then most of all, he really doesn't like the fact that kobolds can vote now. But dude, he is upset. He was upset, and he
I'd be
kind of
upset
drummed up a
too.
little.
Kobolds aren't people.
Kobolds are people.
You watch your filthy fucking mouth.
Yeah.
One.
Meepo.
I will die on this hill.
Meepo, go this way. Wait, hold on. Rel, this isn't This isn't the right campaign for that. Roll's in the wrong campaign right now.
Your
If
relish
I'm not
showing.
mistaken, I believe there's a kobold in the. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's actually a kobold in the lightning brigade. I was very surprised that it happened,
Mhm.
but hey, that's how it is.
It is, yeah. So you
Yeah,
did.
I'm sure you pay him less than what you pay your other people.
Oh my gosh, we are
Listen,
equal
listen.
opportunity killers here. Okay.
Listen, give me a second, because all of the kobolds in Thunder's Reach are pink, and the pink tax. Let's talk about it from anyway. So we're getting way too far off course. Friends,
No.
friends, welcome back to D&D. So there was a minor coup attempt in Thunder's Reach. However, it was quickly and swiftly put down. The noble was not executed, but imprisoned, and many of his followers that did a lot of really terrible things were also imprisoned. This was a very quick attempt, and it was also put down very quickly. This whole thing happened over the course of about 2 weeks. And so that has been maintained, and since that, there is more of a sense of unity among the lords. Those that were doubting are more assured. Those that were thinking maybe I could overthrow this are now like, maybe I shouldn't try. And so there is more of a sense of unity within the leadership of Thunder's Reach and even the town itself. And right now, as things are, it's going pretty good.
Good. And I think other thing is I want to check on the academy and on how Suki's doing, because I know I've been away a little while. So just those 2 things, and then I think I'll be done.
Okay. So the academy, as you arrive, there's actually a batch of new recruits the day that you come in. And so you kind of stop by, give a little bit of a speech to these new recruits. They all seem bright-eyed and excited. Some of them look like fine soldiers. Some of them look like they can't hold a bow the right direction. But ultimately, your speech kind of seems to motivate all of them. No, there's only one bushy tail here. And checking on Suki, Suki is doing fine. She is the type of person who, when not attempting to relax, is consumed by her work. And so even when she's attempting to relax, she can be consumed by her work. And so taking at least an hour or 2 out of her day, she cancels all her meetings. She calls off everything, and the 2 of you spend just a couple hours together before you depart.
Fucking.
We all know
maybe.
it'll only be a few minutes.
It really depends, honestly. It depends on how many times, really. That's the true tell of the link. Anyway.
There is one thing that Oz does want to do.
What's that?
2 things.
So, whoa,
Kickity.
hold on. Whoa.
I'm not implying anything. I have something for you, okay?
Lily,
Okay.
stop!
So-
You're not a thing.
Wow.
Right, you're more than just a thing. You're not an object.
Yeah, I cast spells.
Right, exactly. You're like a spell book.
More of a wand, but
Yikes.
No, that's awesome.
So Oz is gonna go back to Long Saddle, and
Oh wow, okay.
yes,
Oh no.
he retrieves his mother's necklace that he left on his father's sword at towards the beginning of the campaign, and he puts it back on, and he leaves his mask in its place.
Oh shit. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Hanging over the sword of your father is the mask that you have been wearing for over a year now, maybe even longer than that. Yeah, about a year. And now around your neck is the necklace of your mother.
Aw.
Trading
That's
in
it.
your past.
That's all Oz needs to do.
I'm not
That's some
crying.
good
You're
shit.
crying.
I'm not crying. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
Eves? Yeah, go ahead.
As a note, Oz had said that he wanted Ruthamar's head. Lily gives him his head. However, notably, There's an eyeball missing.
Big Thonk.
Oh, that's fine. Oz would boil it down so that way it's just like the skull and none of the flesh is there anymore.
Gotcha. You now have one Ruthramar skull.
Hey, you can still
and then
cast
can I
Speak with Dead with it, because it's still got a mouth.
Can I somehow like affix that to my armor? Can I get Ruthramar's skull as like a pauldron?
Yo, dog, I can do that.
Yeah. Pretty quickly as well. Like get Lily to modify the pauldron into your armor itself. Yeah, no problem.
Yes, that's now the thing that's holding on the poncho / cape that Oz wears.
Fuck yeah, it's the clasp that attaches to your body itself. That's fucking metal. Okay.
I love it.
Anything else?
Eve is spending time with Talek, and she would discuss what's going on and what's going to happen inside her office where no one can spy. And over here.
Okay. Gotcha. Spending some time with Talek. He has no earthly idea. Like it's almost refreshing because he's not a hero. He is a merchant that can cast a few spells. He's chill. He hunts some fucking bounty hunting stuff every now and then, but he is not a 20th level character. He's like 6th level character at best. And it's kind of refreshing to talk to him because you're like, yeah, we have to transport to another dimension, and he's like, what the fuck? You did what? Wait, hold on. What about the elephant? What? Oh god. Oh, they can do that. You know, it's that kind of thing constantly. And it's kind of refreshing, kind of cute. But you spend most of those days kind of locked up in your office where nobody can spy, because if I'm not mistaken, you have a non-detection spell over that office.
Well, it's a demi-plane, so it can't be scryed in.
That's right. I forgot you stole Oriana's idea. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, it's
all right,
essentially a demi-plane.
It is.
Did you trademark
So-
it? Because she can't now, because she's fucking dead.
I mean, she might be. What if she's Azakiel? What if I reveal at the end here she's been Azakiel the whole time playing
So
all
we'll
of you?
stab her in the face.
Yeah, you should.
No, that's not
all
true
right.
because Oz is Azakiel. We've already decided this.
Listen, maybe Jeff is Azakiel. What if Jeff is actually Azakiel? Anyways,
I
So
wouldn't
what
be
about those
surprised.
questions
I
about
wouldn't
the
be
end game that I was
surprised.
talking to you about, right, Ren?
what about?
Sorry.
Sorry.
We were talking about Azakiel and who they might be. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to go back.
So we have to go back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
All right. That's gonna do it then. So you find yourselves. Go ahead.
One just quick unrelated note. Has anybody noticed that this Waterdeep map looks exactly like a skull with hair? It's bothering
Fuck,
me.
Jordan. Son of a
Kind of
bitch.
does.
It actually
kinda
does.
does.
Yeah, it looks like half a skull with hair.
Yes.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
You know what
bothering the hell out of me.
You know what it really looks like? A kobold skull.
Ooh.
You motherfuckers.
Oh no.
Waterdeep's Meepo the whole time.
Wow.
We're all
You
Meepo
mean it's
inside.
all Meepo?
What if
Holy
Meepo is Azakiel?
Don't you ever besmirch his name like that.
Azakiel shows up and he's just like, Meepo, kill.
Bad.
I
Stop
want a
it.
blood oath to that kobold.
I just want you to
Meepos.
know
Uh-huh.
I'd still stab him in the face because Lily has no idea who Meepo is.
That's true. Meepo casts power word kill. All right,
Oh,
so
boy.
friends,
For 200 HP first.
yeah, you will be. You find yourselves after 2 days of downtime and planning, collecting in the war room of the collective, which happens to be on one of Oz's flagships. As you all board and enter the war room, you find several generals of the collective. You also find representatives from other organizations that you have met and interacted with along your travels. Not all of these interactions have been the most pleasant, but all of them were mutually beneficial in some way. So there's representatives from the Emerald Enclave. There's Cass's Marauders. There's the Midnight Order. There's the Lightning Brigade, Xanathar's Guild, the House of Bainray. You find Jarlaxle himself here. The Lyceum, the Neverwinter Lyceum, is here. The Valkyries of Asgard have their representatives. Several of the captains underneath your command, Seraph, are here as well. Eve, even you, your hodgepodge of random allies, Dr. Sir Rutherford P. Smashy Smash is here.
The third.
The third, sorry, Sir Rutherford P. Smashy
He
Smash.
could be a
the third.
doctor, just a really bad doctor.
He is a doctor, but only on Wednesdays and only if you give him soup afterwards. So, other allies that you've met are here as well. Some of your most powerful allies have made their way to this place. There's also, as a note, Scylla's pirates are here. Some of those powerful allies that you've met are also here. You see, in one area of the room, as people giving her quite a wide berth, a large serpent that you met long, long ago. Ayla the Windseeker, a Coatl, is here. You see Luna in the room. There is a silver-haired man with wide purple eyes and fair skin, Morvanen, the Peacekeeper. You see the crystal ball-headed Salathiel, who has kind of been staying at Eve's Inn and also hovering back and forth between here and Thunder's Reach. And you see other allies that you've met along the way. All of them showing up.
Here.
So, hold on. We'll get to friend.
Okay.
Oh.
What are you saying, Ara?
I don't remember if I sent a sending to ALR.
As a note, Alar would also be here.
Oh. Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
just... Alright.
Yeah, it's fine. And so many of the friends, we'll say, that you've made along the way have found their way here. Scylla has done, and along with efforts from the collective, has managed to produce a kind of map of the citadel itself, with strike points, information about their defenses, and most importantly, where the leader of the citadel is being held. You're informed that citadels like this, they have a leader called an anarch, and these anarchs hold these citadels in place. Without them, the citadels eventually will vanish over the course of days, or it could be minutes, depending on how chaotic the energies in Limbo there are. So, we're going to interrupt the D&D session to play a little bit of Civilization real quick. You have a number of organizations and you have a number of allies that you can assign to places. I was not kidding when I said this is the last episode or the last session of Mass Effect. These
Music
organizations. Oh, did it? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's still going for me, so.
No, I figured that's why I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, gotcha. So these organizations and allies increase the chances of success on any given front on the assault of the Citadel. There are 3 fronts. There is the ground, the air, and infiltration. Each one of these fronts has a different chance for success, which will get rolled privately. The more organizations and allies you dedicate to one front, the higher the chance of success. Now, I'm going to write some of this down real quick. So you have...
The music stopped playing for me now.
It might just be quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
It is.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Yeah,
Here, I'll turn that one up a little bit.
I got it.
There you go.
I could
just turned it up a
barely
little.
hear it, but yeah. Mainly because something I wear 2 headphones.
Okay, well, you're okay. So you have the ground, the sky, and infiltration. The ground and the sky have an equal chance to succeed. You don't know what the chance is. I'm sorry. Reverse that. The ground has the lowest chance to succeed. The sky has the highest. Infiltration is a success or a failure. There is no in between. The ground and the sky can kind of succeed or kind of fail. They have partial success there. Infiltration, success or failure completely. Either one. So, you have a number of units that you can assign to any of these. Hold on 1 second.
Oh god. It's long left.
It's not very long. And I'll post it in Discord as well if you want a better formatted thing, because that sucks.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
As a note, as you all walk in here, or as you're all discussing these like battle plans, yeah, that's fine. As you're all discussing these battle plans, you see a metal suit of armor step in. For a moment, You're all kind of surprised, shocked, maybe even offended or scared, or ready to fight. The guardian of a tier does happen to enter this room.
Oh shit!
Hmm.
Like the Guardian, like the hard fight
The-
where everybody not named
yes.
Jordan died.
Yep.
Yes, and she is introduced by Triss, who says that she was contacted and agreed to assist in this matter.
Where Eve died, actually.
Correct. So, you guys can determine where these go. They have a default place that they're assigned to, but if you want to specify any of this, tell me. It's not going to affect the final fight. It will affect the aftermath. So, it's up to you.
Is
All right.
hmm.
So if we're talking out of character. If infiltration is pass fail, right? So we would
It's pass fail. That's it.
It would be probably most important to either stick a majority of our people there or some of our more dedicated and
Stronger allies.
stronger allies in terms of making sure we push through that, and then we can over infiltrate or over invest in the sky, or sorry, the ground, because that's the hard
The ground has the lowest chance to
Yeah.
succeed. Yep. So it's up to y'all.
Thoughts?
My Civ brain is working. Hold on.
Mhm,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, I'm working my Civ brain as well.
I mean, I've never played Civ, and it's not the type of game I usually play. So.
Yep.
I used to play
Also-
so much fucking RTS when I was younger.
I still play a lot of RTS. It's my second favorite genre. Grand
I
strategy is
just-
my shit.
I
just
can't
click
do
stuff.
I
We
can't
should-
do
Yeah, fair.
RTS just because I don't have the mechanical skill for RTS.
We should
But I
also
love
play
them.
to their strengths as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, of course.
Yep. So
Kovac would be good for the infiltration, probably, especially if they got magic users.
I feel like Midnight Order would also be good at infiltration.
Especially there's a
Probably.
certain goblin rogue that would be really good for that.
there is, and he's in
Alright,
the Midnight
so
Order.
Yep.
Let's break these down. So the ones that would be good for infiltration would be the Collective, the Midnight Order, the Lightning Brigade, and hold
I
on.
mean, Xanathar's guild is a thieves guild.
Yeah.
Kovac and Sir Smashy Smash would be good for that too,
Right.
because they can suppress magic if they have to, and having two beholders
true.
in the same area would be good, so they can cover everything.
Fucking infiltrating
So the
spy
collective-
beholders
The Collective has like strengths and
across the board.
yeah, a Collective doesn't have weaknesses. Come on.
Pretty much.
Let
So
me ask
we
you.
can put
Let me
the
ask you this
Collective.
question.
Yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Can we split like the Collective? Can we split that up, or are we just using full pieces? Ren?
For right now, just use full pieces just to make things
Okay.
simpler. I had a lot more planned for this, but it got way too complicated. I was like, no, we'll spend a whole
Okay.
session on that alone.
So let's put the Collective wherever we're lacking when we're done.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, overall, your strongest factions that are here are the Midnight Order, the Collective, and the Valkyries by far.
Right.
I think Valkyries will be strongest in the sky.
Probably.
Windseeker.
You don't want to put them infiltration because they lose a lot. They lose their
They lose the
their
advantages that they have.
maneuverability advantages that they have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would
So
probably
either ground or sky. I'm thinking sky because the amount of people we theoretically could put in the sky and have flying capabilities is going to be lower.
I would
Right.
do Windseeker and the dragon in the sky.
Yeah, so let's do Windseeker, Dragon, and Valkyries in the sky. Eve, what else were you gonna
Okay.
say?
I think that's all the ones that can fly that are strong allies. I don't know if Celestial
When you
could.
say dragon, you mean
Yeah.
Morvanen?
Yeah,
right?
more Bonner.
Yes,
Okay, just
Okay.
making
The
sure.
pirates were with Scylla, right?
they are
No.
they are Sky Pirates.
Okay.
Oh, Sky Pirates.
Yes, sorry, they are
Mm.
Sky Pirates.
Yes, I was thinking Scylla and her crew should be able to go through the sky as well.
Yeah.
They can.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That works.
What about the Emerald Enclave? Where do you think they should go?
Emerald Enclave, I feel like is ground 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Any
100%. They
thoughts?
can manipulate nature and everything like that. Call upon the wilds.
They
and
also have
everything, so-
like armored, like ironwood armored rhinoceros. So
What? Put
The
that in
Guardian.
the sky.
fucking cool.
I know, right?
An
The,
armored
just-
rhinoceros? Put that in the sky. Give it wings.
probably
Have
best
fly
for
on that motherfucker.
Do it. Do it. Okay.
That deserves to be in the sky.
All right. Emerald Enclave on the ground. Cassis Marauders. Where are y'all putting them?
I
I
feel
mean,
like I feel like Marauders are too loud, boisterous, and otherwise for infiltration. So I think they're ground. Thoughts?
Yeah, yeah, that works. I would put the Guardian,
So-
Luna, and maybe Celestial on the ground, maybe.
We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it run by run because it's getting chaotic. All right. Marauders. Where are they going?
Ground.
Marauders are ground.
By
Okay.
nature are raiders, so fuck it. Put
Yep,
them on the
they are.
ground.
Cool. Midnight Order. Where y'all putting them?
Infiltration, I believe. That's what we decided.
Infiltration. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Do we want to save that? Do we want to save that one until we see where we're lacking?
Probably.
Okay.
Okay,
Thought
we'll skip
We
that
were
one. We'll
saving
come
the
back.
collective.
I think we saved both of them to see.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Hold on. And then lightning. Lots of arrows, really fast.
They would probably be best with the pirates, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Good.
because I mean, higher vantage point, but I mean, they're also trained for infiltration as well. I mean, because they're basically modeled after me, since I can do both. But I mean, mainly it's for like a defensive force, really, to like take out targets from long range. But I mean, they're very versatile, so you can go either way with the pirates or with infiltration.
I think we go infiltration with the lightning brigade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bunch of sneaky boys with arrows. I love it. Love to see it.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Great.
And
Xanathar's
they'll
Thieves
act-
Guild.
I mean,
They
Don't
really
kinda
only have
sound
one
right,
place.
guys.
Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Great. So
yeah.
the House of Baneray, which is the drows that you had originally made a deal with, those drows have they're really good at infiltration. They're really good at ground fighting. They are terrible in the sky. None of them are pilots.
I would say ground.
I say ground. Yeah.
where
At
do we
least for right
have?
now.
Where do we? What's the split right now, Ren?
This is the split right now. Hold on.
We're at 4-3-2 currently.
Okay.
If
Guys-
you want to open my stream, I'm actually tracking it on my own plans or my
Okay.
own screen as well.
Thank you. I love you, Jordan.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh no.
Okay, so I think we put the collective and the ground forces. Do you have strengths and weaknesses listed for them?
Not really. It's kind of just like go by story.
We haven't.
Technically, each of these just increases the chances of success on each of these by 10%.
We haven't placed
Okay.
the Lyceum yet.
What about the House of Benear?
So- Yeah, we haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
So House of Baneray, where are they going?
That's-
I thought we discussed and already had those on the ground. you
Ground.
said.
So okay.
Mhm.
Give me
I
one
don't think we
second here.
officially decided to go to the ground for them though. But yeah,
Okay, gotcha. All right. So Baneray is on the ground. The Lyceum, which are basically a bunch of mages.
they won't. Shit. Okay, so my thing, like with the ground, I'm thinking it's gonna be more like ground warfare. Like,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
don't know that we have a bunch of glass
They're-
cannons down there.
They are very artillery based.
I say put them in the sky, raining down. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Death from above. I like it.
All right, great. So, okay. Lyceum. The Valkyries are y'all. You had said sky earlier, but
Sky.
okay.
I still vote Sky.
It just makes sense to
Yeah.
have Valkyries in the sky.
It does. It does.
I think they lose
Question.
mobility if
question.
we don't have them there.
Question.
Answer.
If we throw them ground, do they still like
It's still going to use their
hover
yeah.
like they're like fly above the ground? Like
yes.
Okay. So if that's the case, I say you actually put them on the ground, put the stronger force on the ground. They can still utilize their mobility and dip dive and whatnot.
Right. Like I hear you there, but the collective has no air ability.
It's true.
It's true.
They're really good on the water. They're really
Great
good
on
on
water.
land.
Great on land. Pretty good at infiltration. No strengths in the sky.
Okay.
Yeah, just imagine if Oz was trained for aerial combat and was a
He
paladin.
is. He
It's
just
just-
drops polymorph.
Okay. And then Sky Pirates obviously going in the sky.
Yeah.
Where are you putting? We'll skip the Guardian for now because she's like a major unit. Where are you putting Ayla the Windseeker? She is a Coatl. She can cast healing magic, and she also has like she basically doesn't die.
A koala?
Coatl? I'm sorry.
I heard koala as well. I'm not gonna
She's
lie.
a koala? Yes, she's with us.
Healing
A
magic.
waddle.
If she's
Listen.
a healing koala, I want her.
She's Rayquaza.
She's my best friend now.
Okay, great.
Healing would be best in the sky or the ground. So I still vote sky because she can fly.
I vote, hear me out, ground, because we already have the mages in the sky. We need somebody on the ground healing the troops.
Okay.
I would
Sure.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And if
Alright,
she
alright.
can't,
We're pretty hard stacked right now currently in our sky, and we're not as hard stacked on the ground.
All right. Kuvek. I think you had said infiltration for Kuvek. He's the beholder in charge of Xanathar's guild.
Oh yeah, that just makes
Yeah.
sense.
And also Sir Smashy Smash with Quebec.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Unless if you want him on the ground suppressing magic.
I'll just put both of them as beholders.
Okay.
Beholdy boys.
Beholdy boys. Luna, we will skip. She's a major unit. Morvanan the Peacekeeper. He's a mithril dragon. He has a big breath, and yeah, okay. He makes sense in the sky. He can do ground as well. I would not send him in infiltration.
Even though he's currently in a human
The
form.
best infiltration is blowing up the door and walking through. What are you talking
You're
about?
not incorrect. He is the size of a small building, so
Doors for the door god.
doors for the door.
Hey,
All
you
right,
just-
Sky,
sorry.
you're good. Sky for Morvanan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salathiel, you guys have fought Salathiel. He was the librarian of the Libra Matera. He is like weird time mage.
I would say ground maybe.
Ground. My inclination is ground.
Yeah, because he has a lot of ground spells like the orb of
AoEs.
Yeah, AoEs and stuff.
Area of effect spells, yeah.
Polymorph him into a mouse.
I could do
He-
that.
He has like gravity and time magic, so he can like suck people into one area, or he can like slightly slow down time in an area, stuff like that.
That
To maybe
100%
avoid
feels
people.
ground.
Okay, or to avoid our infiltration units getting seen.
He can do that. He can help with that.
Okay, so currently infiltration, we have Lightning Brigade, Thieves Guild, Beholders.
That's
and
it.
I have Salathiel there already because we had said that earlier.
Perfectly fine with
Um,
that, or moving him elsewhere.
All right, Celeste, infiltration going once.
I say
Going
we
twice.
go infiltration with Salathiel.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Sold. All right.
Okay.
Alar is Lily's brother. He is a shadow mage. He can teleport and turn invisible, and also he does a bajillion damage.
Hear me
Ground.
out. I say we put Alar in infiltration and we move Salathiel outside to the ground.
To the
I'm
ground.
perfectly
I
fine.
like that. That,
Yep,
that makes
sure.
sense.
Okay.
I forgot
Yeah.
about Alar.
I didn't know he did shadowy things.
Yeah. I don't know if you were there when they fought him. They had to fight him at one point.
What?
Yeah, they had to fight Alar. And it was interesting.
Oz wanted
We
to
don't
go.
know what he does in the shadows.
He plays with a spear. All right, and then he still is in
Yikes.
charge of the Sky Pirates. So We'll put
yeah.
Sky.
Pirates,
So,
yeah.
there's we can say there's 3 units here because the Sky Pirates don't need Scylla. So we'll say there's 3 units here that you can kind of freeform assign.
Okay.
You have the Guardian, you have Luna, and you have Scylla. Each of these units is really powerful. These are all kind of special units. You can also pick one of these units to go into the final fight with you if you like. You do not have to, and you do not need to. If you want to, you can.
I feel like I can already hear Will screaming, Luna!
Luna.
Whoa.
Okay, so first and foremost, I think Luna makes most sense in infiltration.
I don't think she's
Yeah,
the
that's-
quiet type.
I mean, she's not the loud type either, though.
But she can fly.
And she's
She
also
can.
grown up a lot. So
Yep.
she would understand the this is
Importance
more
of
of
not
this is
dying.
more of what I'm this is more of what I'm saying. I think the Guardian is 100% a ground unit.
For sure.
She is a formidable ground unit.
Yeah.
And then I think in turn, I think Scylla is not the quiet infiltratey type, so that either puts her ground or air. And if we want to split all 3 of them out, one in each different area, just to cover our bases, that would put her in the air with her Sky Pirates, and then that
And her
leaves Luna in
Valkyries.
infiltration.
If I-
Note on strengths. Oh, go ahead, Spirit.
If I remember correctly, Scylla was very quiet.
She's very
She's
fast.
just very
She's
clumsy.
She's very chaotic.
She's childlike.
Okay.
So the three units strengths Guardian, she is basically just a fucking wall. If you put her somewhere, the stuff moves for her. She doesn't move. She holds ground without problem. She cannot
is the
fly.
immovable object.
She is the immovable object. You guys fought her. It was the hardest fight in the campaign to date. So the Guardian, fucking psychotically good ground unit, terrible in the sky. She would be fine in infiltration. She's loud, but if you get caught, whatever you get catches you is dead. So it's that's fine. Luna's good everywhere. She can heal. She does a butt ton of damage. She can fly. She can fucking talk via telepathy. She does a lot of things. She's an angel. And then Scylla has permanent flight, and she is also a really potent mage. She can also, as a note, cast Wish, which is pretty fucking powerful. So
Right.
Scylla's basically a cleric that can run really quickly. She's Naruto cleric.
So we know the Guardian's going ground, and so it just comes down to a coin flip between who goes sky, who goes infiltration. Like I said, I think my thoughts is still Scylla going sky
Scylla with the
and
pirates.
Luna going infiltration. Put her with
That
her
makes-
group.
Yeah.
I can imagine only it strengthens and emboldens her group.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Going once. Going twice. Sold. All right. So, given that the units are assigned, I want 3 D100s, please.
Hold on. The collective will go to the ground.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. The collective and the Midnight Order. Y'all have those to assign still.
I think
I-
the collective goes ground, and then
I think Midnight Order goes infiltration.
Eve, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say I have one of the D100s.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Midnight Order goes infiltration.
Question. That was a question to the group.
Yeah, I think Midnight Order makes the most sense in infiltration.
Gotcha. So, the final tally that I have for this is this right here.
Let me open it up.
You will know if they passed or failed after this session. Well, maybe after next session. Depends on how long this fight is.
When you say Xanathars, that's Thieves Guild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just making sure.
They're the Thieves Guild of Waters Deep, led by a beholder.
Yep. Are we good?
I think so.
This
yes,
guy is a little
we match
short,
up.
but
Skyos also has the highest chance of success, though. So.
Yep.
Okay.
So. All right. I want 3 D100s.
okay, got one. Here's
Oh,
one.
I came back at the end of the negotiations about who's
You
going to run
did.
what. All right,
Great.
Yep.
You missed it.
it's fine. I had to deal with
Okay,
some shit.
one more D100 from one person.
I'll do it.
Okay. Oh, thank
Oh.
you, thank you, Spirit. No, high is good.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Good news is everyone died. All right, so that is gonna do it. As the planning comes to an end, you spend hours planning this. You finally get one last long rest in before you depart. The next day, you were taken, or not you're taken, but
Oh.
you are.
Can I get a rundown real quick of what the plan is?
Yeah.
in
So I
Discord.
posted it. Yeah, I
you
posted it
posted
in Discord.
Okay.
There's basically 3 fronts that y'all have to fight on, and you got to assign units to those fronts based off of kind of those units' strengths. The reality is that each unit increases the success of that front by 10%. Some of them increase it by 5%, some of them increase it by 15. It's an average of 10. Anyways, proceeding forward. The next day, you are taken to
Question:
kind
Did we
Oh.
decide on who we were going to take into the final fight? Sorry.
Nope.
you
No,
did-
we
know
assigned
Will
them all.
said
We assigned them
Luna.
all.
No, we assigned them all.
Yep, we assigned them all.
if you
It
want to
was-
take one of those 3, you can.
But it takes away from where they're at, correct?
Yes.
It does.
Okay. Okay.
I'd
I
advise
say we leave
not.
them where they're at.
Yep.
Leave them
Um,
where they're at. Sorry, I didn't realize that. That's what I wanted to confirm.
I did want
Yes.
to talk
Okay.
to Vanessa.
Okay. What did you want to talk to Vanessa about?
We didn't tell her we found loose.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
You don't tell her?
Oh no, I tell her.
Oh. Okay.
She's my sister.
That's true. Technically,
Not
Luce is your brother.
anymore.
Oh yeah, I also tell her dad's dead.
Okay. She says good to that. She's like, fuck yes. On the news that Luce is found, she seems joyous. She is also hold on 1 second. Oh.
Yeah, I tell her everything. By the way.
So, yeah, you two have a little bit of a conversation over that night as you spend your spell points conversing with her, because she cannot send sending back to you right now, as she is spending all of her spell slots every day.
That's fine. I figured.
Yep. So, over the course of the night, you do converse back and forth with her. She is happy to hear from you. She's happy you found Luce, and then you tell her everything about Luce, and she's like, "Oh God, oh fuck, oh Jesus," and then she says, "No."
She says what?
She says, "No, that makes sense."
Right.
She also informs you of her journeys. She has been confronting an archdevil successfully. As a note, she is running a military campaign against him, and
Right, dope.
she has lost an eye.
I can fix that.
Yep, she has lost an eye. However, she's wearing it like a badge of honor. When people see her walking around with that eye patch, she has like a little gemstone that hovers in front of it. She claims she can see through. She can't really, but she tells people she can. And it makes her look like a badass. And some of her people are like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, we're gonna kill some archdevils."
All right, I'm
So-
Rob Booster. I can respect that.
Yep. So she has become a very successful military commander over the course of just this short year.
Go get him, sister.
She wishes you the best of luck, but she cannot you currently, as she is about to go behead an archdevil in his own castle. So,
Dope. Love it.
Are you rolling for Hero's Feast, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Also, who wants temporary hit points?
Me.
yeah, so Ara can go ahead
I'll
and
take-
roll 2d10, and then Eve, you go ahead and roll 2d10.
Okay.
I'll take temporary hit points. Yeah.
Everybody loves some temporary hit points.
2d10.
They're easier to keep track of than temporary max HP.
They really are.
11.
Let
Okay,
me be
alright.
the last one though.
All right, so there's Hero's Feast.
Plus 9 to HP. Okay.
So a total, your all of your max HP increases by. Wait, what's that for?
I thought I was rolling for the temporary hit points. Or is she rolling for us?
Oh no,
Yeah.
she rolled for them. She rolled for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's her hot springs.
Okay.
Um,
Sure.
So all of you gain 9 max HP, and you also gain 11 temporary hit points for a total increase of 20 hit points to your health. All of you,
Can I just put 20 temporary hit points for my own sanity?
if you want to, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's not going to matter after this. Your max HP will not matter after this fight. I promise you.
I don't anticipate my max HP being touched. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking mood droid.
You're not fucking wrong. Okay. So
My health is 169.
nice.
Nice.
You're fucking 69 HP, by the way.
You have 100
Um,
more HP, exactly 100 more HP than Ral does right now.
Then Ralph
Technically
cuts him.
speaking, Eve has more HP than Groen. Think about
Whoa.
that for a second.
If you think about it,
So,
Oh no.
oh no.
my other version of Eve has 123 at level 12
Yeah, because you fucking pumped her up on hit points as far as you could.
hit
Like a drug.
points, and I got a magical
Okay.
item that ups it, and then I also took the tough feat.
So, all right. As the planning comes to an end and you all begin dispersing, taking these last moments to yourself to reflect on the last year and a half of your lives, you were led to several teleportation portals with which you step through and find yourselves on sky ships. These ships have already positioned not far off of the citadel itself. I'm assuming he's just having some trouble. Steven, you with us? Steven!
I'm not
Sorry,
sure.
Discord kept crashing for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it does that. So
Sadly.
you step through the portals and you find yourselves arriving on skyships. There are dozens of them. Bye-bye.
Oh, poor guy.
So I'll just go over this and then we'll take a break. There are dozens of these skyships. You have not seen Scylla in a little while, and her army size has increased tenfold.
Awesome.
Wow.
She has
Good.
a considerable military under her command at this point. None of them
okay.
have any idea what the fuck is going on, but that's okay because they seem to operate with sheer chaos, which is really in the spirit of Limbo.
I imagine the Sky Pirates basically being the Sky version of like Norse Vikings who
They
just
really
out on
kind of
raid.
are.
I'm thinking Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack.
It's got a little Jack Sparrow energy as well into it. It's very Jack Sparrow. Scylla is
The
Jack
Jack
Sparrow. Let's get
Sparrow.
real.
the
Let's get
Jack
real here.
Sparrow went on a raid.
Yep. Fucking Norse Jack Sparrow, but also a girl and can dance, and that is
Yep.
Scylla in a nutshell. Now,
Yep.
so as you arrive, you see the citadel out in front of you. You see Scylla's flagship and her standing on the helm, on the far point of this flagship. Not even the helm; she's standing all the way on the edge of this kind of decorative. What are those called? God, I've lost the
The
word
bow?
now. No, it's not the bow. There's a decoration on the front of the ship, and it's got a name. I don't remember what it is though.
The
but
mast?
she's standing. No, the mast is the thing with
No,
sails on.
it's
Fuck. Anyways, so
Oh.
she's standing on top of this decoration, and she draws her little short sword that she has, points forward, and the ships begin their journey towards the
Figurehead.
figurehead.
That-
Thank
that's
you. I don't know
figurehead,
why that word just escaped my brain. The figurehead. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. So she draws her sword, points towards the citadel, and the ships begin their journey towards it. With you aboard, you are all aboard a special ship, along with some of the more key ground forces. You are going to be basically dropped off at a different location than almost everybody else. Your main job, you're not your job, but your
Well, infiltrators for the infiltrators.
you're kind of a separate infiltration unit, more or less. Okay, great. Thanks, Steven. So, as you begin heading towards this, we will go ahead and take a break here, and we'll pick back up in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sounds good. Be back.
I am so excited. Let us begin. Some
Your
in
music
here.
has stopped. Yeah. Okay.
I stopped it on purpose.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't want to give the spoilers away.
Not yet.
Everyone dies.
Oz can't die, actually.
Oh my god. That is the cook and book. Cast heat metal on someone and run away. You don't
Okay.
have to maintain the 60-foot range to keep concentration on heat metal.
That is correct.
Oh
You do
my
not.
god.
There's a lot of spells that do that. Phantasmal
That's
Force is similar.
silly.
So, friends, as you begin hurtling towards the citadel, you find yourselves pelted, your ship assaulted, maybe even in danger, as the Gith who inhabit the citadel happen to be very good at anti-air combat. Spoiler alert, they live in Limbo. This is what they do. So, as the ship kind of hurtles towards the drop-off location, you all kind of get to the edge of the ship, ready to jump, because the ship isn't stopping. You are jumping into this drop-off location. As this nears, I need you all to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No, they don't. I'll cast fly on everybody.
Okay,
that'll be-
you don't know what this dexterity saving throw is for.
Okay.
So everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw. Don't interrupt the DM.
Question: Should
Sure.
I be floating beside?
What the? Oh my.
Is this a magical effect?
This is not. This is an explosion.
What I was gonna ask is, could I be air elemental, like floating beside, but explosion
Sure,
would still hit me?
you can. It would
But-
still hit you.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Second question. Can I argue an intelligence saving throw since we're in limbo?
No.
Oh, I can't like insert my will over the explosion. This is
No,
limbo.
you can't insert yourself.
I don't. This is getting weird.
Oh my god.
No, you may not. So,
Oh, shit. Okay.
no, there are rules for Limbo, but they do not apply in this specific situation, as this is an explosion, and the only thing you can do in Limbo with matter is create it. You can't suppress it. You can sometimes shape it.
Okay.
Fire is not matter.
It's a plasma. That's a type of matter.
Fire is technically not a type of matter, though. Let's go into this discussion another time. Okay,
D&D is
so
non-Euclidean.
D&D is non-Euclidean. Fuck you. So, if you rolled a 15 or higher, you do succeed on this explosion. If you roll 15, you do fail. So there will be some damage taken here.
Can I argue advantage because I'm an air elemental in the air?
No.
Okay.
Wow,
When
that's
the DM
okay. That's
keeps
3 of those. In a row.
rolling and
All
rolling.
right, so
Gets out a calculator.
for those of you that failed, that'll be 34 points of fire damage.
Ouchie, ouch.
Yeah, and for those of you that succeeded, that'll be 17 points of fire damage.
That's
You're muted, Heather.
17 for me, regardless.
Okay.
I think I'm not gonna take that damage.
Do you succeed on the saving throw?
I scored a 24. And I
Oh
cleared.
God, you do. Hold on.
Wait, can you just
I'm-
redirect all of it?
He can redirect all of his portion. Yeah. So as the ship gets struck by a fireball, sorry, it's 34 if you succeed. So 34 fail.
What's the succeed? Sorry.
15
17.
Okay, cool.
numbers.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're fine.
Uncanny dodge. What, are we able to do
But
that?
evasion. Yeah, you do have
I
that.
don't have evasion.
You don't have evasion, then you just take half damage instead.
Okay.
And a success plus resistance is 8 damage. So there you go. All right. So as the fireball strikes the ship, you interpose Iron, and he just goes what? And as you interpose Iron between your ship and the blast, you absorb some of the blast and direct it straight back to this large kind of congregation of Gith. Through the fireball, there's a mage that's now on this tower. There's a small congregation of soldiers around him, and this fireball just boom flings right back into them. So they all I'm just gonna make a mass save for them. Do you want to look at it, Heather?
Pick it up and bring it here. I can't get up out of my seat.
See, I've not turned it. So, as
Oh my god.
as you
That's a nat one.
as you redirect the fire, 34 points of fire damage to every one of these gith, as the tower also collapses underneath the mage. He's going to take some falling damage. Oh, the mage is dead. You immediately redirect a lot of this kinetic energy that's been diverted towards you right back in like a opposing fireball into this crowd of gith, managing to kill most of them, if not completely, eliminate the entire party of gith here. However, this leaves you all without a ship. Now, somebody had said they were casting fly.
Yeah, I was. I need to know how many people I'm casting fly on.
It would be your entire party, unless somebody else can fly.
Don't need to cast it on Seraph.
Don't need to cast. Do you need to cast it on me?
No, you're an air elemental. You can fly.
Air elemental, yeah.
So I need Jeff. Shadow Scale's fine.
Cast it on the dragon.
Lily, Oz.
I was muted. I don't need it. I'm an Azamar.
Okay. So that's 3 people? Right?
You know one Azamar can fly, right?
What?
You know only one Azamar can fly, right?
You think Lily would be anything other than that Azamar?
Scourge? Yeah, or no, it's not Scourge. Never mind.
She's a protector.
I am, yes.
For some reason, I was thinking it was Scourge, and I'm like, right, you just let Amalia have that.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at 5th level. That should be 3 people.
Yep, that's plenty of people.
Shadow Scale is going to swoop me up.
Okay, gotcha. So, many of you are now flying, and you quickly begin flying. Now, here in Limbo, you can create matter with your mind. You can use an action to create a 5-foot cube of matter. Follows basically the same rules as Mold Earth. However, you have to use your action on each subsequent turn to maintain that matter. So keep that in mind. All right. So yeah, we'll get into all that later. That's not important right now.
Does that count as concentration?
No, but you just have to use your action every single turn to maintain it.
Okay.
It's not actually concentration. You just have to keep maintaining it.
Okay.
You have to legitimately count on it. So as you all fly towards the drop-off zone, with the gith that were opposing you, mind you, now incinerated, you do land on the drop-off zone. There are a handful of other soldiers who have landed with you, and you proceed into the gith citadel from the top, actually.
How many people can a 5th level fly hit?
3 people.
5th level fly only hits 3 people.
Okay, all right.
And I said Shadow Scale got me, so...
Yep.
So how many people did you hit with it?
How many doors?
I hit Jeff, Oz, and Inazuma.
Okay, all right.
I assume that in that time I got to remake my form, right?
Wait,
can do
can't
whatever you
elemental
want.
fly? Oh wait,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm dumb.
Yep,
Ignore me.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Bonus action to change forms, you can do that basically with the snap of a finger. So yeah, you're good.
I'm just asking your permission before I
Yep,
add
you're-
health back.
You are good. Yep. Keep going. So as you proceed forward into the citadel itself, you do find that there is a small gith patrol. Many of the soldiers that have landed with you, collective soldiers, clash with this patrol as you rush forward. You know that the leader of this gith stronghold, the Anarch, is just beyond a large set of these like stone doors. Only the doors, when you press into them, they don't feel like stone at all. They feel like steel. It's really bizarre.
You said we run into a patrol?
You did run into a patrol, and you kind of just ran straight past them as many of the collective soldiers kind of engage them.
You said we run into doors?
Okay.
There is a set of doors here.
You said they're stone, but it feels like strength.
It feels like
Or-
steel,
or
although now it
feels
feels like
steel.
dust as Oz blows through with a fucking 36. Just as a note, this door has a lock that is a DC 30, and to knock it down is a DC 35. So, blowing through the doors. What the fuck? You have doors for the door guy.
Oh, that's a strength save, not a strength check.
Yeah.
That's fine. Guidance would get him through anyways. That's a natural 20. It's a natural 20. Guidance is gonna get. He has a
Hitting those
+9.
Doors would require me to take a save.
That's fair. Yeah. So you blow through the doors. And beyond this, you find there are probably about a dozen Gith blocking your path. These are honor guards. They're well dressed, not well dressed, but well armored. Sorry. And hold on.
Fireball.
Okay. Roll them in pair. Okay, so that's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 4. That's a 10. Have a plus. These Gith have like a plus. Yeah, so Lily, what's your spell save DC? I'm pretty sure
22.
it's higher than 14.
22.
It is
Great,
22.
thanks. Great, thanks. Just making sure here.
So that
56 points of damage. Dozen Gith in front of you.
Add 20 damage to that.
What the fuck? Why? Hello?
Radiant Soul. And once on each of your turns, you can
forgot
deal
about
extra radiant damage to. Okay, so add 20 damage
It's-
to one target.
To one target. Yeah, no, that's
So
fine.
The beefiest target takes an additional 20 damage.
Yep. Have fun.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you barrel through this, the roll is easily dispatched. As these guys, they're warriors, but they're not fucking gods. Okay, these are 60 health people.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, nom. Easily dispatch this gift. Not even a patrol. They're honor guards. Barreling through this, you do find what you knew would be here. There is a small portal stone, which all of you can stand. Well, small is here. It's like 20 feet across. A portal stone, which all of you can stand on and activate. And as you do, you know that this will take you into the heart of the citadel.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, it's not even that you robot out. It's literally that you just cut out, and we can still hear you through Eve's mic.
Oh.
I sometimes mute and unmute, so you might.
Here, I'll fix that, I think. Okay, so as you proceed forward through through this area, let me see this GIF. Hold on. Excellent. Thank you.
Now you are in trouble.
Trouble. Standing on the portal stone and causing it to activate, you are transported into the heart of the GIF stronghold. Give me 1 minute here.
Holy shit, the damage on that. I rolled fucking 5 6s on that.
I know. I saw
Oh
that.
my
I was like, well,
God.
that's a dead patrol. You're all in big trouble. All right.
No,
This is a big ass map. I'll give it a second to load.
danger.
You're in
That's
danger.
I'm in danger.
Lily fucking kills 12 people. Ha
Oh, these Gith Yankee or Gith? What's the other one?
Gith Yankee.
The Gith Yankee.
Gith,
Okay.
There's also Gith Zerai.
Yeah, that's
these
the
are
one,
Gith Yankee.
Zerai.
You
Okay.
forgot to put poor Jeff.
Oh. Jaffa.
Side
Put him
note:
right here.
Baldur's Gate 3
Seriously,
getting a
What
story
is up?
update soon. Really excited.
Yay. Huzzah. Why are you all the way over there, Groen? What the fuck?
He's in an elemental form.
Aha. Good to know.
Could you fix her token because her health and armor are mixed up somehow?
Who's?
Shadow Scales.
Yeah, I had to fix that because it broke, so I just made her a new token really quickly. So that her health and armor are actually correct.
I'm getting 62 and her health is 191, which is her health right now. But
Her health's 191 and her AC is 20, which is what I see on the token.
I don't see that.
All right.
I'm
Of
seeing
note,
that she's
Ren,
half
while
health.
You're working,
Go ahead.
while you're working on your all your subclasses and whatnot, I want both an elemental and I also want an elemental that is all four combined.
it.
That is just an aether elemental.
God, that would be badass
Fucking-
as fuck.
So that right there is actually a thing.
Make that a 9th level spell or some shit.
Yeah, I won't even go into that. All right, so
God, that'd be so
As
fucking
you-
cool.
as you portal in through this area, you do appear moments later, just a blink of an eye later, in a large open room where you find a woman.
Yo, dog, can I be holding an action to cast a fireball at like Anyone that isn't friendly?
You can, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. You
That
sort
could
of
end bad.
you find a woman, a Gith woman, in fact, dressed in Anarch's robes. You have been briefed on this woman at this point, as there is some collective intelligence about her. Her name is Almiara, and she is the Githyanki Anarch that is holding this entire citadel together. 2 Githyanki knights flank her. Okay, all right. So I need you all to roll initiative.
I ain't here to talk.
Well, I mean,
What did you do?
I'll roll initiative.
I just wanted to hear the description.
I
Too
can't
fucking
see anything.
Yeah, it's because your token's not on the board for some fucking reason. We are having token issues galore.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, it's fine. I just
Don't worry, I had to put
I
Jeff
figured
on
my
there.
token wasn't on the board yet, and then you're like roll initiative, and it's like, okay, now it's a problem that I'm not there.
Hey, can you see yourself now, Inazuma?
Still black screen.
We're
Really?
in the middle.
Make sure you scroll out and you're not just looking at a
Yeah,
different
that's
part
what
of
I'm
the.
doing. But
Okay,
Yeah, I had to scroll and scroll back in.
same.
This is unfortunately.
Oh,
This
okay.
map
I see-
is
I see
massive.
myself.
Yeah.
I also didn't know you could like right click and did I close that like an
Yep.
idiot? I did.
Also, as a note, Seraph, your health is low right now. You might correct that before this fight starts.
Oh no, that's on purpose. Didn't we do the we took the damages?
Yeah,
Oh, true. Sorry.
but you had temporary hit points as well.
You did
Oh,
have 20
shit.
temporary hit points.
20. God damn it.
If you want to keep track of the maximum HP, technically it was 11 temporary and 9 maximum temporary.
Wait.
Hero's Feast.
And the springs.
Yes. So the springs were
Anyways.
11 temporary, 9 maximum. If you don't care, just add temporary.
Seraph, add 20 hit points to yourself, please.
Okay. You guys are making my brain work too hard for D&D.
Listen, I am made of pudding, okay? Stop math, me want it!
Exactly.
I just want to point out, if I hadn't done that math, we would have lost that fight, okay? You're welcome.
You're welcome, motherfucker. You're welcome.
The Guardian would have killed us all.
It's true,
No,
it's true.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Okay. What was the fucking damage on that fireball? 42 fucking points of damage. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Whatever
and,
you mean.
the Archon takes an additional 20 each because Radiant Soul.
Rodon Soul. All right, so
technically, you do.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll all their deck saves. The 2 knights. Let's see. Okay, they
And
are rolling
regardless of
privately.
whether or not she succeeds or fails the saving throw, she still takes the 20 damage.
Gotcha.
And
Well,
don't,
that depends on if she takes damage or not.
and don't forget Inazuma and Oz and Jeff
Fair.
have fly right now.
Does it actually have to deal damage? What does this actually say?
It does.
He got 60 feet of movement.
Where is it?
So does Jeff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Almiara, let me
Oh, okay.
roll hers. Wow, she rolled really low. Holy shit, that's a 2. All right. Yeah, Almiara is gonna fail. Almiara is gonna fucking. Does she have? She does not have evasion. Okay. Almiara is gonna use a legendary resistance to succeed. And only take half damage, but she still takes the 20 radiant.
Yep.
Good to know. Okay. So as the fireball just collides with these 3 Gith, the Anarch and her honor guard, combat begins as both of them immediately. They already have their weapons drawn, but now they are now launching into an actual assault. Looks like they wanted to talk for a moment, but talking is out the window at this point. As the Anarch,
around Oz.
yeah, as the Anarch is now like focusing on a spell. Oz, you actually have top of the round.
Sorry, I had to mute myself so I could laugh for a second. So.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I can get to this. I can get to this lady.
Don't ask
Yeah,
questions.
you also have
just
60 feet of
pretend.
fly speed.
Yep. So you can get to her and everybody else.
Weird.
You just like jump in the air and then like accelerate, like give yourself a Gundam.
Whoosh.
Yes, Oz
Keep
is a
yourself
miniature
a
Gundam right
thumb-num?
now.
You are a
Gundam.
Oh my
miniature
God, he
Gundam.
really is. Holy shit.
Yep.
I,
With a glowing sword and everything. Oh my God.
I heard thumb numb.
A thumb numb. That's what you.
So
Thumb from
perplexed.
fucking like Spy Kids.
Yo, Spy
That's a
Kids,
reference I haven't gotten in a long time.
Spy Kids
All
was
right.
the show.
It was.
It was,
So
yeah.
21, 36, 27. Almiara has lower AC than all of them hit.
Now you're in big trouble.
In big trouble.
Big trouble. Oh my
That's
god,
all
you did
the
so much
damage.
fucking damage. What the fuck? That's 81 points of damage. Okay. All right. So Almiara is dead.
hold
No, I'm
on.
just kidding. Are you action searching? Okay. The 19 misses, the other 2 hit.
You know what would be funny if there was a another nat 1.
God damn it.
Complete the pattern.
123 points of damage.
Can I-
That's a lot of damage.
Can I note that there's 3 30s there?
You may note whatever you would like to in this point, in this time of our Lord
I
Osric
would also like
Barnus.
to turn one of those into a goading attack. So
Okay.
we'll add-
Mm.
Fucking rip her, I guess. Jesus.
Just-
I would like to.
She's like, I cast.
I'm imagining like she's standing there like trying to, very gracefully tell us to turn back and fuck off, and then just like gets hit one side by a fireball. Her head shifts to one side, then gets caught by an axe from Oz on the other side as they just marching
with
through
goading
her.
attack, she does need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. She automatically succeeds.
Well, that's horseshit.
Sorry. She's an anarch. She automatically
I get it.
succeeds all wisdom
I-
saving throws.
I get it. Doesn't make it okay.
All right. So don't make her make
so-
wisdom saving throws. No.
And
I
now
just
we
want to note. Now you know. I just want to note. You did 188 damage in total to her before she's had a turn. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Level
Fuck,
20.
bitch.
Sometimes level 20 makes me go, "What the fuck just happened?"
You
All
gave
right.
me Staff of the Magi.
I don't give a fuck. All right, Oz, that's the end of your turn. It is now one of the Gith's turn. They are burning and dying, and they look very dead. They're gonna use their silver greatsword, to attack you.
Spitting passes in
Oh my
here.
god!
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
One of them hits.
Wait,
One of them
wait,
hits.
wait. He's immune to crits.
Why?
Because he has an adamantine body, I think.
No!
He does. That was a thing I splurged on.
Hold on.
I remembered something.
Because I've been hit with so many fucking criticals.
I totally forgot I did
You
that.
get that idiot retroactive damage put back.
Oz, you gain 864 HP.
Facepalm.
I forgot we splurged on that. Oh my
'Cause-
god.
Because my dragon is immune to crits too, because she has adamantine on.
Guys, I have to be quiet. My family's asleep.
It's
Okay.
too late for that.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I can't believe we
No!
forgot that. I remember now, like we split our money and splurged on that for your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah,
oh
we
my
did.
god.
It was really expensive too.
It was, and we haven't used it.
Well, you're using it here to stop the hold on, checks
Double
notes.
crit.
The double crit from the level 5 Gith Yankee with a non-magical silver greatsword.
It's
Okay,
actually,
great.
Not gonna hit because I'm gonna use my what to call it to make him roll a 16 instead.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
You're important.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no. He actually commits Sudoku. So, anyways, this doesn't hit.
He just pulls out a puzzle and starts doing it right in front of him.
Sits down.
like, I'm
just,
done.
I'm done, man. I'm done. You guys do whatever you want.
Fucking game over me. And all right, Inazuma, it's now your turn. You have 60 feet of movement speed.
Well, what if
Fly speed.
I say if I did a bonus action to pop a potion of speed?
You would have 120 feet of fly speed.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna do that because I gotta say, these boots have really got me addicted to haste. Because now I have to be on speed like all the time. So
that's fair.
Eve kind of inadvertently enabled my addiction. So I'm gonna pop this speed potion, and I'm gonna get like this quiver in my body. I'm like, oh, that's the good stuff. And I'm gonna fly around over here. Well, hold on. If I can, hold on a minute. Let me see. And I'm just gonna shoot down at that chick.
Okay.
Just gonna do straight, just shoot.
Yeah. No.
Nothing
Just do it.
crazy. That's
do it.
all Zuma does is shoot me.
Yep.
Well, I know I'm gonna hit the first
Okay.
one.
Okay. Yeah. 31 definitely hits. You don't forget you have 3 attacks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I'm
haste.
high. Literally and
Okay. Yeah. That's about it.
and I get the cloth.
You get all your riders.
Yeah.
I expected y'all to I expected them to last at least 2 rounds of combat. I was wrong.
That's why I said she's like, it's not gonna matter what she is in a minute. It's like you expect her to last like 10 rounds.
I changed it to was.
Okay, Inazuma, do you have any further damage that you would like to apply to this poor creature?
No. I mean, I'm
Wow.
pretty happy up here in the air, just floating around.
How far are you in the air?
How far am I?
Yeah.
How far does this? Just kidding. I'm. How how high is the ceiling or whatever we're in?
130 feet.
Oof. Let's just. Say
This place is huge.
I'm about. Excuse me. I'm probably about I'd say about 30, 40 feet in the air. Let's say 40.
Okay,
feet.
yeah, that works for me. I'll put 4 on you just to note that you are 4 10-foot squares in the air. Gotcha. Okay. At the end of your turn.
You're double broadcasting, bud.
Yeah,
He's
you are.
he's playing an 8-bit version of the Roll20 song.
Wait, what? Really?
No, it's
I don't
it's
hear
'cause
it.
it's coming.
Dumb loud.
I hear it.
It was because
Oh.
it was coming through his mic, and it sounded like an 8-bit version of it.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So, Inazuma, at the end of your turn, Shino Ibu gets to go.
Yeah. Question. I couldn't find the token. Oh no,
It's
I
on
found
the-
him. Oh, never mind.
Also,
Yeah.
did you update that to
I did.
the highest CR? Okay.
He is a CR10 Hellhound.
All right.
And he has.
He does a lot of fucking damage now.
50 speed. Okay, so you know what? Gonna move right over here, and we're going to hold on a second. We're gonna do fire breath.
The song is so loud.
It really is.
It is.
I turned it down myself.
I'm like on the lowest setting.
I'm turning it down for myself. Woof. Okay.
That's
Okay, yeah, you're moving here and you're gonna do fire breath to all of them?
Yeah. Because I'm trying to remember. Is it a cone? Yes, 15-foot cone.
It's a cone.
Is there a way I can direct it to hit Oz?
Nah,
You can
bro.
direct it to
Bigger-
hit Oz, or you can direct it to not
Yes.
hit Oz.
You
can
can
be right
direct
here.
it to hit Oz.
I don't want to hit him.
I
If
can
it's possible.
It's a deck
And it
save,
doesn't
so
Probably be right here. That you wouldn't hit him.
Trust in
Do
the
it.
way of the Oz.
Do it.
do it.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it
Alright,
now.
alright. Oz, make me a deck save. You fail.
I have advantage on deck saves.
Oh, that's right, because of danger sense. Motherfucker. Okay. So, Zuma, can you go ahead and can you just roll me 16d6 for me?
16d6.
Correct.
That's a lot of
Yep.
damage.
Hell yeah, it is.
That's more than my fireball 7th level did. I just want to point that out.
It is. Okay. That's a lot of ones. All right. With
lot
that
of
said, so this is a DC 15 deck save to succeed on. Okay. Oz, you succeed. Okay. Almiara, Hey, barely succeeds. She's rolling pretty low. She's a little shaken by the fact that she's about to die.
Checks out.
Okay, all right. Knight's donezo. Other Knight's done. Okay, so Shino Ibu rushes over, as you just say, sick him, and lowers his jaw to the ground, and hell literally pours out of his mouth as two of these Githyanki are annihilated from the face of, well, from the Limbo doesn't have a face, but from Limbo. Elmiara is still alive, but only just.
Cool. I'm redirecting my damage to her.
Well, of course you are. Hey, that's a success. She takes half damage. What was the damage? 39? Okay. Elmiara's dead.
Damn.
Nice.
She didn't even get a turn.
I didn't even get a turn.
No,
We didn't even get a turn.
Let me point this out. She didn't even get a legendary action.
I had the perfect warfare that I didn't get to use. I'm upset.
So,
Good boy.
as he wags his tail, yeah.
Hey, you be sure to
as-
give Uncle Oz a kiss now.
Don't touch me.
He like goes to like lick Oz and then stops. It's like, oh no, okay, never mind. As God damn it, that fucking gif is so good. Hold on. That's definitely Oz. Oz is Captain America. Hold on. Anyway, as Elmiara falls to the ground, you see a cascade of gems and jewelry appear around her within 10 feet. In those gems and jewelry, you see an all too familiar jet gemstone. Jet black gemstone of onyx fall to the ground. A crack you've seen before in it. In front of you lies the soul gem of Azakiel, the one that you had long ago encountered, the one that started this whole thing.
I pick it up.
Oz.
As you pick it up, walking over, you see Almayara's hand grab you. She looks up, and you see two bright yellow eyes staring back at you. Eyes that but a moment ago you noticed were not bright yellow, but violet.
Slash curb stomp is not a command that I can put in.
And she says, "It's
Nothing,
been a
because I
long
curb stomp
time." You fucking cave in the face. Go. She
That
says,
banishment.
It's been a long time, Osric.
"You cast banishment." Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. The spell fails immediately.
Fuck.
As you cast it, you just watch the glyph break in front of you, almost as if something had counterspelled you. But for some reason, the magic went through. It's just it doesn't affect Almiara. And she looks. You watch one of her eyes kind of curve down towards you, while the other one's still trained on Oz. And she says,
Not gross.
Lenara, I thought you'd learn better.
as she stands up, Oz, you're face to face with her now. You watch her skin seem to just shift and change, and you see the face that you've seen multiple times now revealed beneath it. No eye lag, please. You see the face that you've seen multiple times now revealed beneath it. A voice that you've heard a handful of times as well, one that you've come to almost be familiar with. As you see her body shift and change into that of Azakiel. Still holding the gemstone in your hand, he looks down at it.
You should let that go. I propose a trade.
No.
Let's hear it out.
No.
Smiles over at Lily. Smiles at us.
This.
And you watch his left hand. He's holding you with his right hand right now. He's got his right hand wrapped around you, wrapped around your arm. He holds out his left hand, and you see a silver box appear in his hand, covered in runestones. As a note, this box looks identical to Lenara's amulet.
I will give you this
Fuck you.
in exchange for that.
And he looks
What is-
over to
what is
the gemstone.
This is what you need to defeat AshWinter. Every single piece. I grant you this, you grant me that. We go our separate ways and we kill each other another time.
Or we kill you now and take that.
Good luck.
Okay, so if I give you this stone, I
Yes,
get the box,
correct.
and hear me out. You help us defeat AshWinter.
He smirks at you. I don't think so. Once you have that box, AshWinter will no longer be a threat to you. What do you think that necklace is around your neck? And he kind of chins over to you, Lenara.
I haven't figured it out yet.
All you need is this box to unlock its secrets. AshWinter is not immune to death.
Yeah, because I'm the only thing immune to death.
He raises an eyebrow.
We'll see about that.
Oz crushes the stone in his hand.
Oh, fuck! Roll a strength check. You don't need to roll super high, but if you roll a natural 1, things might go poorly.
He's got abdominal. It doesn't matter.
Is the box in his
That's only
hand
for
visible?
The box in his hand is visible.
Okay. Would I be able to do a double? Would I be able to do a double dash?
I have a question.
Like,
It's an
Oh,
illusion.
hold.
Try to grab
Inazuma
it?
is talking.
Okay.
Sam, go ahead.
Would I be able to try to do a double dash to try to grab it? Like swoop down and grab it?
Because he does have 120 feet. Is it an illusion?
You're hasted. Can you see through illusions?
Yes, I can. I have true sight.
It is an illusion. It's fake.
Eve holds up her hand to Inazuma.
Okay.
You crush the stone in your hand, easy enough. 25 strength check, no problem. The stone shatters to dust, and Azakiel's eyes widen. He looks, no! All right, here we go.
Oh wait, hey.
So do you, Sarah, if you have a... you can see
So,
illusions.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Huh?
You said something.
Oh, Sarah, Spirit was going to say something. I think she realized that she could see through illusions too.
No.
Oh. What were you gonna say?
I was not prepared for this.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, welcome. So let's see here. Okay. It was so Azakiel is 13. It was the end of Inazuma's turn. Shino had just gone as Azakiel grips your arm, Oz, threatening to almost tear it off. Jeff, you have the initiative.
Yeah, Jeff's going to go 30 feet this way, and then raise up 30 feet. And shoot arrows at him. Because he realizes this is about to get bad.
Okay. Both of those miss.
Okay, shit.
Okay, as the two arrows fire at him, they just seem to pass right through him. He's not, but he is not fully corporeal. Jeff, is that the end of your turn? Okay. At the end of Jeff's turn, Azakiel is going to go ahead and use a legendary action, and he is going to. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. He cannot use that yet, so he is going to just make. Oz, as he grips you, you see a series of runes appear around the edge of his hand. I need you to make me a charisma
Counterspell?
saving throw.
Can I counterspell?
Sure, for this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of his spells are visible, some are not. It depends on what the spell is.
Yeah.
So,
I'll cast it at level 5.
okay, the spell fades. You just watch all the runes break all of a sudden as Eve flicks her wrist, and the spell fades. Seraph, it's now your turn.
Not in my house.
Are you within range to counterspell him?
Yeah?
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
Isn't it?
within 20 feet.
Gotcha.
And I'm
I
on
don't
top
think
of-
I've ever. They've only fought him once, and I wasn't there, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. You were not there.
It wasn't even a fucking fight.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I guess I'd just rush in. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of what I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm a fighter. I gotta remember that one. So what is that? 5? I think it's 5. That's the item, not the. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, I wanna.
Oh my god. You're action surging, right?
I might.
You could
Okay.
get behind. Are we using flanking?
So, not Nash
No,
Winter.
it was
So,
just one last blow.
27. Those all hit. As you just assault Azakiel. Now that you've hit him several times, you know his AC. His AC is 25.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah, it's got pretty
I
high
wanna
AC.
Divine smite the crit.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and roll damage on all of those for me. I'm gonna have to do some math. Woof, that's a lot of damage.
Ouch.
But so, did you roll that appropriate number of dice?
You need to roll that divine smite
Oh.
again.
Right.
It's a crit. Yep, divine
I
smite
forgot.
crits. Wow. Okay. Spirit, that is 136 points of damage in a single fucking turn. Oh my god. Let's see here.
Is he? He's
Now,
just, I'm assuming.
part of that is
he's just-
radiant, correct?
I think it's all radiant, except for
Uh,
the pommel.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So, the pommel isn't radiant, which is good. Let's see here. So you do have some bludgeoning damage in there. Your total damage for that turn is actually 73 points of damage to Azakiel. As you rush him down, he is... You notice radiant damage does not seem to hurt him as much as you would expect.
Okay.
He still takes damage from it, for sure. He's just resistant.
All right. Can I do that again?
Wait, hold on.
She's got extra surge.
She's already action surged.
No, I didn't. I thought I got 5 attacks as a fighter.
1, 2, 3. No, you get 4 attacks as a fighter plus your pommel.
Oh.
So you can
alright.
action surge. Just roll 3 attacks for me.
Okay, that's my bad. I
Jesus,
couldn't
no, that's
remember.
fine.
3?
That's fine. Yep.
3? They're not. There we go.
23 misses, 21 misses, 26 hits.
Ouch. Okay.
Okay, another 6 points of radiant damage to Azakiel. As you strike him, he catches the blade on the last one with his other hand. He looks over at you. You're new. And that is going to be the end of your turn, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Azakiel is going to go ahead and use a legendary action. I'm sorry. Actually, as he's struck by the last one, he is going to use his reaction to reveal a symbol. Let's see here.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, as you strike him, some of the flesh from his arm just gets sloughed off. And he's going to go ahead and he's going to reveal a symbol. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and roll. Okay, that is... All right. I need Oz, Shino, and Seraph to all go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
With
that's not what I
advantage.
like.
With advantage. We had to
With
hero's
advantage.
Yes, you all have advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna end on that one.
Okay.
All right. Well, I tried.
Ooh,
You
I
fail.
also have Indomitable.
Oh shit! I didn't even think to ask. Is it some sort of like charm or something?
This is not a charm, no.
Damn it! I can't
Okay.
remember. I have 2 things that I'm immune to, and I don't remember what they are. Charmed and frightened.
Oz, you let's see here. What was Azakiel's saving throw? For this, you do succeed. Seraph, you do fail. Shino actually succeeds on that, Inazuma.
Nice.
Saving fucking Heroes Feast OP. So, Seraph, you are the one that fails on this. Your mind shatters for a moment. You are unable to take actions, communicate, or cast spells, and your movement becomes erratic for the next minute. So I will mark you. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right there. Your brain just fucking breaks completely as he reveals this glyph. The mere sight of it is like looking into something that is impossible. It is gazing into the abyss, and you are unable to comprehend it for a moment. Okay,
Is this what he did to us at the beginning of the campaign?
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
Not quite the same. What he did to you was cast a 7th level hold person.
Yeah.
But it's a similar type of magic. So, Azakiel's turn. Let's see here. Azakiel is going to go ahead and he is going to use his action. Here.
To eat a dick.
Yep. So Azakiel is going to use a bonus action to disengage, and he is going to float back 30 feet. He does levitate slightly off the ground. He doesn't actually touch the ground. And he is then going to, you watch as he kind of holds out one hand off to his side. You watch the shape begin to form in the air, and he grabs a hold of it. As it grows and grows in size, you see this strange beast begin to form out of seemingly thin air. And then finally, as it coalesces into an actual finite being, you watch a gate open behind it. And stepping through that gate is a monstrous beast, easily 30 feet tall, maybe 20 or 30 feet wide, and probably 60 feet long, spined ridges like mountains along its back. You see a mouth that could swallow half a city whole. You see a creature step through the gate that you have seen in books before, but never in person, as he grabs a hold of it and mounts it across the back.
Gross.
A Tarask. So he is mounted on the Tarask right now, which has now apparently eaten him. Hold on.
He's got to be on top.
There we go. Perfect. That is his.
Sorry.
that is his first spell. For his second spell of the turn, he is going to go ahead and he is going to cast. Let's see
2
here.
points of
Who's
order.
he targeting here?
It's gotta be second level or lower.
One.
It doesn't.
Did he let go of Oz's arm?
Whoa.
He did. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
2. This is inaccurate because Azakiel is definitely a bottom.
He is kind of. It really depends on the day. Let's see here. He's a switch. If we want to be real, let's come on. All right. Let's see here. You know what? It would be pretty cool. Hey, Oz, can you roll me a wisdom save, old buddy, old pal?
With advantage.
I just rolled one. I don't want to roll another one.
Can you roll me another one, buddy, old pal?
Yep. Yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be a failure. All right, Oz.
I'm an Indomitable. My other Indomitable, or my other, not my Indomitable.
You can.
My fucking one thing was my Portents was an 18. I had a 16 and then 18.
Okay.
I already used the 16.
An 18?
I would like to use the 18 now.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see here.
Turns it into a 20.
I have to check on something. That is a success. And that is just a success. You managed to just barely survive whatever it is he is targeting you with. Fortunately.
Not this time, friend.
Not this time. That's his bonus action. Yeah, let's go ahead and at the end of his turn, the Tarask goes.
We don't
Tarask
see him or the Tarask, by the way.
You should.
Is that him in the back
Here.
there? It might just be
You're
him.
about to. There you go.
Okay.
You see him now?
Yeah.
I've never
Great.
actually seen a Tarask.
I have.
I have not.
Don't let them swallow you.
Okay. Hey, Inazuma.
Ah, man. I'm gonna let
So-
He's.
He's 40 feet in the air. The Tarask is over 30 feet tall and has a 15-foot reach. It can most certainly reach him.
Okay.
Yep. So, Tarask, he gon' attack you.
Okay.
First things first, you are all immune to frighten, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not bothering with the Tarask's frightful presence then. Fuck that. I will bother, however, with the bite attack against Inazuma.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Is it a natural
that
one?
Oh,
hit.
Oh
shit.
no, okay.
It's a 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
that's gonna hit, and that is gonna be 51 piercing damage to you. You are grappled by
Uncanny
the
dodge?
You can half that. Yeah, you take 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and he is also going to make a claw attack against you. Let's see. 2 claw attacks against you, in fact. 21 and 25. Both are going to hit. Your total damage this turn so far is 84. What's really important, Lenara? You recognize it immediately. He used a gate.
Question.
Perfect.
Would Eve know that you can banish a Torask? I need to know this.
Eve would roll a religion check.
Okay, I will try. I'm not proficient.
Yeah, if you're not
No.
proficient, no. Hell no. You have no idea
But
what
I
the
know
fuck you
I
can
have
do here.
expertise.
You roll a religion check.
All right.
You might be enough with expertise. You have to roll a natural 20 plus 10. No, you have no idea.
Fuck.
I will try it
Mhm.
anyway. Why not?
So he did whisper before he heard it. Who has above a 22 passive perception?
Eve does.
Anybody else?
Probably only me.
I honestly don't
I have a
know in
24.
this form.
That's fine. Groen, your passive perception in that form
Would
is the
be
same
able-
as it is normally.
That's what
I do. I
figured.
have a 23.
I don't think
Oh
so.
wow, what the
Then.
fuck? Hello. So yeah, Oz and Eve both heard the name. This is Sheldra the Devourer. Having the true name of somebody is pretty important because it means that you can do more things. It does. So it picks up Zuma in its mouth. Zuma, you're going to take a total of 84 points of damage this turn. That includes the 25 you took earlier. As the Tarask picks you up, it is also going to make 2 tail attacks. It's going to make one against Shibu and one against Oz.
Not my puppy.
Shibu, 27. That's 18
Protect.
points of damage.
It still hit with the 25. Doesn't really matter.
No. Yep. And then Oz, 32.
Yeah, that hits.
21 points of blood. Both Shibu and Oz to make a strength saving throw, please. As he Azakiel stands atop the Tarask and I hope you enjoy my company. Let's
Gross.
see here, 24
Why does
points
everything
of
sound
damage.
so
said
fucking
strength saving?
lame when you say it?
He wants to fuck, okay?
So you said his name was which? Can you spell it out for me?
Shildra.
Shoulder.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam, strength saving throw.
Got it.
Yep. Yeah, okay, perfect. 22 and then 24. Both of you succeed. Neither Shinu nor Oz is knocked prone. Nice job. All right, that is going to end Azakiel's turn. Summons a Tarask, casts a spell, Shadow Scale.
Shadow Scale is gonna drink a potion of growth and tackle the fucker with me on its back, and she's gonna be huge.
Okay, great. So yeah, tackle the fucking. You can tackle a Tarask. Are you trying to down? Are you trying
No,
to?
she's just on top of it.
Okay, great. So go ahead and make
1 second,
your
I need my
attacks.
token above Shadow Scales.
Here, I will put Shadow Scales token to back. 1 second here.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Yep. And yeah, she's going to attack. She gets 1 claw and 1 bite.
16 and 13 both miss. The Tarask AC is higher than Azakiel's, so
Yeah, it's just she's making a show of it.
gotcha. Okay. She makes a show of it. Her claws bounce off of the hard scales of the Tarask. At the end of Shadow Scale's turn, Azakiel is going to use his third legendary. I'm sorry, he got his turn back actually. He's going to use a legendary action to cast a spell. He is going to cast.
His legendary action's refreshed, by the way. His turn just passed.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Good to know. Perfect. I need. Actually, he's not going to cast that spell. He's going to cast. Yeah, he is. Fuck it. He's going to cast that spell. Oz, I need you to make me another Wisdom save, please.
Eat my ass.
Listen, he knows how strong you are, and he wants you.
It's
That
another
is going to
18.
be an 18, which is a failure.
Oh no.
Do you have any more endoms?
I think I know. I'm only 11 fighter. I only have one
Yeah.
You had
indomitable.
2.
Or 10
Yep.
fighter.
Yep. Okay. So that is going to be the end of Azakiel's legendary action. As long as you suddenly feel yourself compelled to turn and fight Seraph. Oz, you are dominated. Groen, it's now your turn.
Okay, so just Inazuma is in the Tarrasque's mouth, correct?
He is. He's lifted up.
Okay.
There's a 4 on his token, like he was flying. He's actually 40 feet in the air in the mouth now.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just scoot a bit my way underneath here, since I never leave his space. He can't get an attack of opportunity on me.
Truth.
I'm gonna quickly drop the elemental form. I'm coming for you, and we're gonna be a white dragon.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
With
Fuck yes.
With pack tactic or my Vala, I can make somebody else a white dragon. Inazuma, you're a white dragon, bud.
Oh god, inside of its mouth. That's
Just
gonna
by the
hurt.
way.
Well,
Hold on.
anytime that happens, that gets shunted. So
Huh?
yeah, it doesn't like cause the Tarrasque harm, but Inazuma is no longer grappled.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay.
what I was going. That's what I was going for. I wasn't going for.
Yeah.
I'm getting him out of the really bad situation he's
Yes.
in.
Yes.
This Tarrasque, with Azakiel on top of it, one of the most powerful beings in the universe, and a Tarrasque, which is also one of the most powerful beings in the multiverse, is now surrounded by 3 fucking huge ass dragons. Like, this is great. This is D&D. Thank you guys.
I'm about to fuck this entire man's career.
I want you to.
And
Whoa.
I believe that is my turn because I can't do anything else.
That is your action. However, you did just turn yourself and another person into white dragons, which is pretty dope.
Yes.
Let's see here.
Great.
Eve,
What?
Eve as a reaction is gonna yell at Lilia, "You got Oz?"
She's not going to reply.
Gotcha. Groen, at
She's
the end
very
of your turn.
fixated.
Gotcha. Into your turn. Azakiel's going to go ahead and let's see here. He's going to go ahead and just make an Essence Bolt attack. As a legendary action, he's going to target Eve, you're riding check.
Yep.
He's going to target you with an Essence Bolt attack.
Okay.
26. That's going to hit.
Wait. Yeah.
He's
it's
gonna
hit.
me or Eve. Sorry.
Eve, sorry.
Okay.
Eve, you're going to take... are you resistant to necrotic damage?
Nope.
Okay, you're going to take
Fire and
70
psychotic.
points.
Psychic.
Psychotic. Now, yeah, you're definitely resistant to psychotic. I know that much. So that's going to be 70 points of damage to you. And you have disadvantage on saving throws until the start of Azakiel's next turn.
Question.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're
Two
fine.
questions. One. Dropping my form, does that take my bonus action?
I believe so.
Okay, I wasn't sure if dropping my form does.
It does.
Second question, does my tattoo... I think we discussed this in the past, but I just need to confirm. My tattoo transfers over to any form that I take, correct?
Correct. Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. End of that legendary action. Lily, it's now your turn.
All right, this is going to be a long turn. First off, I need to know 3 things.
Okay. If this is
what-
going to be a long turn, give me 20 seconds. Crazy. Hold on.
That's what
Sorry,
the break
give me-
was for.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to pee after the break. Fuck you. I'll be right back. Just give me
Okay.
30 seconds.
Yep.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. What killed the lawyer in Jurassic Park?
Yep. Right on the toilet.
I feel like we're in the middle of Jurassic Park right now.
Yep.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We're all the raptors trying to fight the T-Rex.
No, I think it's a bunch of T-Rexes trying to kill a raptor right now.
Oh, I don't think you realize how badly I'm about to fuck this entire man's career.
I am waiting with bated breath.
I am about to assert my dominance as a cleric.
That sounds dirty.
That's great and everything. All right.
Just wait.
But I'm about to get fucked by your boy
If
toy
this
and I don't
works-
like it.
If this works, nobody's going to be under any effects, and the Tarrasque is going to be gone.
I didn't mean to say boy toy. It just came out. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Toy
I-
is not wrong.
I meant to say boyfriend, not boy toy.
I mean, he's a robot.
You chose the right term.
He's a robot right now.
No.
Boy toy is the right word.
Technically, it is a toy.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, look.
Lily did make it.
Let me apologize.
Too late.
No.
We're talking about Oz being a boy toy because he's a robot. I don't hear you.
Either way, I don't
Sorry,
want
it's
to
because I had my shit. All right.
No.
Hi, friends.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
This is a really important question.
I have a really important answer.
All right, so where is it? Divine Intervention can only replicate spells
of 8th level or lower.
Can I funnel a 9th level spell slot into it as well to have Saloon cast that in my stead?
Wait, so you're just casting a 9th level spell?
Yes, but I want to use Divine Intervention to have Saloon cast it for me.
I see. Okay.
You want to? You're okay allowing this?
So you're spending a 9th level spell slot for it?
Yes, and Divine Intervention.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to use Divine Intervention and a 9th level spell slot to have Saloon Cascade on the Tarrasque.
Oh my god! Wait, hold on.
With his real name.
I think I take this back.
Wait, so I see why you're specifying Saloon now. I was like so confused. Okay, so you want Saloon to summon the Tarrasque into her court?
Yep.
Oh god.
All I want you to do is roll me a D100. This is not to see if it succeeds. This is for me.
All right.
This is to seduce the DM, quote unquote.
Kind of.
33.
Wow. Okay. Good to know. All right. Hold on. Let me roll a dice to see if I die. Okay, nope. I'm still alive, unfortunately. The Tarrasque, god damn it, is summoned to the Court of Saloon via a gate. And is gone now from this world. As Azakiel just hovers in the air as the Tarrasque is sucked through a fucking gate the size of literally like a fucking 60-foot wide gate, just opens up and sucks this Tarrasque through it. And Azakiel just watches, just with this kind of almost dismayed look, like with the disinterest of somebody who is watching a rerun of Friends they've seen for the 40th time. Just like, okay.
Eve's just got this quizzical look, like, oh.
Lily says, I am not the little girl that you fucked with so many days ago. I'm going to cast an 8th level mass healing word on Oz,
Oh my gosh.
Seraph, and somebody else was affected by
Eve
an ability.
was-
I think it was Eve, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Eve as well.
Actually hasn't taken that much damage.
Use my Arcana Cleric ability to dispel any magical effects affecting them.
What? Oh. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I got another death saving throw for myself. I failed. Okay. So it's an 8th level. It's an 8th level mass healing word. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oz, you were freed from your charm. Wow, Spellbreaker OP. Oh,
Yep.
okay. And you're freeing Seraph.
Yep.
Which works. I will say that also cleanses Eve as well, as that's basically like a 3rd level spell. So.
Hey, that was my concentration for my spell.
Whoops, hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. 1 second.
It's your concentration.
Let me also
Bye,
roll,
Jeff.
in addition to that, an 8th level healing word.
Yeah. None of them have really taken any damage, but sure,
Eve
go
has-
for it.
Don't care.
Eve has.
There, there's 26.
I know Inazuma has, but you can't heal him in this form, so.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Unless you're canceling his magical effect too.
No,
She can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
How many
so yeah.
temporary hit points did we have?
You had 20.
We had 20.
Yeah.
Or like
20
max temporary, rather?
Plus 9.
Max temporary is 9, yes.
Okay. I put down.
Wow. That was good. That was good. All right, Lily, is that the end of your turn?
Oh wait, how many people can I hit with a mass healing word at that level?
How
Like
much?
all of them. Everyone.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna heal myself too, I guess. And anybody else who's missing HP, take it.
So that's
Yeah, pretty much.
26.
26.
Yes. 26.
Okay.
End of your turn, Azakiel is going to use his fourth
I'm going
legendary
to
action.
I'm going to include one more thing. Do not
Okay.
fuck with me. That's it.
He just looks nonplussed, but also annoyed somehow at the same time. Like he's not bothered, but also he very much is. He's just like, wow, okay, well, maybe I'm fucked. Azakiel can
End
do-
of
okay,
her
okay.
turn.
End of her turn. Azakiel's going to go ahead and use his fourth legendary action, and he is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast. Let's see here. Lily, make me a con save. I'm sorry, not a con save. Charisma saving throw.
Charisma? Is this?
Yes.
This is a
This is a spell or magical effect.
Oh, McRip.
Okay, great. So Azakiel's no longer concentrating on the dominate person that he was concentrating on, but you all hear this loud as Lily vanishes out of existence. Lily, you are incapacitated, and you find yourself just staring into this endless white void. You are banished.
Oh.
You think you were getting away with that? What the fuck? Fucking fuck you!
I still will.
You just ended it. You just undid an entire turn from Azakiel. That was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
End of
Eve,
that.
it's now your turn.
No.
Oh,
end of
okay,
that.
that's right.
I am gonna make a tail attack.
That's right. You
on
can do that.
And Azuma can do that as well.
You can. So you'll just roll
I
the
did
actual
not
tail
roll the-
attack.
Yeah,
and it,
I don't know why. I
you
did
can't
that.
click the legendary
It's been-
action. You have to click the actual tail
Yeah,
attack.
no, it's been a hot minute. So sorry.
You're fine.
I missed.
17 does not hit, unfortunately. Zuma, do you want to take a legendary action?
Yeah.
You got a tail attack. You can make a perception check for some reason, or you can make a wing attack, which does damage to everyone around you.
Tail attack.
Oh, you have to click the actual tail attack up in the actions. Don't worry, everyone does it. 22 does not hit, unfortunately. Both of those attacks miss as he just kind of himself around the tails. Okay, that's going to be the end of the turn. All right, Oz's turn.
You just skipped
no,
me.
it was Eve's turn.
Wait, did I skip you? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, calm down. It's
Jeez.
gonna be okay. No, I'm gonna ban you from D&D. All right,
Okay,
Eve, it's
bitch.
your turn. Bye.
Eve quizzically looks at him. Looks at where Lily was. Pulls out a scroll of dispel magic and subtle spells it. On
Go
him.
fuck yourself.
Holy shit, so good.
He's gonna counterspell that. Hold on.
Can he subtle spell?
Oh, it's a subtle spell, motherfucking
Get
dickbags.
All he knows is I pulled out a scroll. Doesn't know what it is.
Hold on, let me see something real fast.
It's at this point that the DM realizes that this whole campaign was us building up to this exact fight and tailoring characters.
Hey, I
to
have
this exact
11
fight.
dispel scrolls. Don't test me.
She does have to roll for it.
Yeah, I will have to roll for it.
She doesn't. It's a warlock spell.
Oh. Oh yeah. All right. Get fucked.
Right. Right. Oh, wait, hold on. She doesn't have to roll to cast it. She does have to roll to cause it to dispel. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
charisma
alright.
check.
Oh, he can't use this as a reaction. Motherfucking dicks. Yeah, that's a charisma check.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Wow, that's a failure. As the scroll burns in your hands, the spell is not dispelled. Is that the end of your turn? That's your action. You have a bonus action movement.
I click in spell and I cast Eldritch Blast on his face.
Okay. As you cast Eldritch Blast, don't even bother rolling. None of them hit. Azakiel just deflects them. He seems to be very resistant to spells of a weaker level.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm done.
End of
Okay.
her turn. I'm making another tail attack.
Go for it. Hey, that
There
hits.
we
Roll
go.
damage.
Concentration check.
Ouchie.
That's exactly why I was doing it.
Okay. 28.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Well then,
Succeeds.
he's a plus 19.
He has a plus 19 to concentration checks. He has 30
Wow.
Constitution.
All
And
right.
Azuma, are you?
Yeah. Let's
Well, he
do
still
it.
takes 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Love that.
All right, nice,
Do
nice,
it.
nice.
Do it. I want
Okay.
to see the max rolls.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
while,
you have.
while he's rolling, you have advantage on saving throws. Your attacks impose disadvantage on concentration checks.
Well, he
which
rolled a
he rolled
28 on the
28.
disadvantage.
Any concentration check caused by your damage you deal has its minimum DC increased to 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my strength,
Oh yeah.
dex, intelligence,
Oh, yeah, you
wisdom,
have-
or charisma.
Boon of the Anti-Mage. So what is your
Yeah.
DC? Go ahead and figure out that DC. He does succeed,
Yeah,
I'll tell
yeah,
you
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. But go ahead and figure out that DC for the future, because that is super useful against
Um,
Azakiel.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
since I used a cantrip near Shadow Scale, she can attack.
Sure. 24 misses. Yeah, so Zuma, 34 hits, that's going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage, okay, between you and Groen. I'm sorry, 15 points of damage. Another concentration check. He's going to fail this because he has a plus 19, but that's it. I'll make him anyway.
Hey,
Let's see,
Oz,
it's 29 points
do
of
you
damage to
still have
Azakiel.
rolls on your die?
He doesn't. He's used both his points.
Shit.
All right, Eve, that is the end of your turn, and that is the end of both the legendary actions. And Azakiel is going to go ahead and use a legendary action, his fifth one, and he is going to use Sever the Weave. Eve, everything just drains away from you for a moment. You feel completely weakened. Azakiel's targeting you with Sever the Weave, and you are under the effects of an anti-magic field until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
Any magic items that you possess? Actually, I don't have to explain this to you. Really, you're familiar with anti-magic fields
Yep.
after what the shit you pulled the other day.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's the end of your. That's the end
That
of your turn.
means my concentration is suppressed and Jeff falls.
That is true. Jeff does fall. How far is
30
Jeff in the
feet.
air? Okay. Jeff takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground.
Okay, so 0. 1, 2.
Oz, it's now your turn.
All right.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, so he is on top of that, or no, the terrace. Is
He's on the ground now. Well, no, I'm sorry. He's actually floating in the air. Good point. He's floating. He's like at this point he's probably like 10 feet in the air. He's kind of floating down slowly. The fuck?
That's too high for your boy to hit.
Hey!
You could try to jump.
You reach up 5
Hold
feet.
on.
Question. You literally have access to her spells. Out of character, you have access to her spells. You could probably dispel it.
Yeah.
No, he only has access to my first level spells.
The first level
yeah,
spells.
first level.
But
But
could he teleport her to him?
No, that's me to him to me.
Ah, okay.
Make attacks at disadvantage if you like.
I have so many.
Well, if he's 10
jump
feet in
ins.
the air, Oz is already 5 feet off the ground. His reach is 5 feet. You should be able to hit him, yeah?
He's currently can't fly right now.
Well, it doesn't matter if he's on the ground.
That's 5 feet on the ground, 5 feet. Yeah, technically speaking, yes.
So Oz can.
You
just
can
try
still
to
hit as a kill. Yes.
Yeah.
You have a pole arm?
He technically
yeah.
does, but
Yeah.
he doesn't need it. Okay, all those hit. Okay.
Sneak attack.
64 points of damage, and I believe your weapon is magical, so that passes that resistance. Great, good to know. That's fine, Lily. All right, as you swing, Azakiel's like floating over you, and you just manage to the attacks kind of bypass him, except for one of them. You manage to catch him right as he's reforming, and you manage to just slice open the entire bottom of his foot, and blood just pours over you for a moment. He looks down. Oh. Let's see here. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna use a rune. He's gonna use your reaction to reveal symbol. It's gonna be a 5. I need Shadowscale, Oz, and Groen. Can you all make me a wisdom saving throw, please? With advantage. Goodbye, Oz.
I think he was done with the wisdom saves.
He just left. He's like, I gotta go.
Just like, no, I'm not rolling that fucking wisdom save. I'm just done.
Hello, Oz. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Wisdom
my-
save.
Great. It's just a great time to cut out, as you have to make a wisdom save for me.
I stuck my butt again?
Again.
Why
That's not great.
That's a fail. CC. For the runes, the DC for these is 15. So Oz, you do fail. Shadowscale and Gron, you both succeed. Oz, you are incapacitated for the next minute. However, you still got all your attacks off. So you are basically paralyzed here. At the end of each of your turns, you repeat the saving throw. On a success, you end the effect.
End of Oz's turn. I'm gonna make another tail attack.
Well, fuck you.
Dadgummit.
He used all 5. Yep, 24. Just barely a miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
He's already used all of his legendary actions, so he's done for now. Zuma, you have another legendary action if you'd like to use it.
Let's do it.
Sure. Do it. Eve, I'm gonna mark you just because there's an anti-magic field following you. Yep, nope, 15 gonna miss. Inazuma, it's now your turn. You are now the dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do a.
You know, the anti-magic field would have been so much better if he had done it on somebody that was going to act sooner than he was.
You can tell he's not exactly a tactician.
Okay. I'm gonna bite it and then I'm gonna claw it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time for me.
Let's
Go
bite
ahead,
him
do it.
first. That's a miss.
What the fuck? Hello?
Hello?
Let's claw him. That's a miss.
21 also misses.
I think get one more claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
That hits.
31, that's gonna hit. Full damage, 14 points of damage. Okay, good to know. As you claw Azakiel, he doesn't actually have the reaction. He just used it. Never mind. Yeah, as you just swing it at 14 points of damage, he has taken damage. However, he is still very much in fighting shape. He's still very much ready to fight everybody. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah. I'm just gonna hunker
Great.
down right there.
Jeffafa.
I'm going to say this. You see Eve kind of shudder for a second at whenever that anti-magic field hits her. She opens her journal and starts thrumming through her pages of items.
Okay. So what's Jeff doing?
Yeah, Jeff's going to pop shot him. I don't think any of those hit.
Those both miss, unfortunately. Jeff just spouts out,
Did you know that Azakiel was once a farmer?
I did not. And this is how we confirm that Groen is Azakiel. What?
wait, hold on. Seraph, it's now your turn.
Eve just shouts out, "Nice fact, Jeff."
God. Okay.
You're good. You don't have to do anything.
But you are flying, so you could.
Well, she's a Valkyrie, so.
Yeah.
If I'm not flying, we have problems.
Exactly.
I mean, there is such thing as clipped wings.
And he's 10 feet in the air, right?
Yeah, he's 10 feet in the air, which is within reach of anybody with 5-foot reach.
I'm actually gonna fly right up to him, but instead of attacking him, I'm going to cast Bless.
Oh, okay. Who are you targeting with your Bless?
You can't hit Eve as a note. You can't cast her spells on into magic field.
That's right. Yeah, Eve. Yeah.
I can only cast it at first level. That's what, 3?
That's 3 targets.
Oh, 3 targets. Okay. I will cast it on Oz for sure.
Okay.
I should have probably checked the range before moving up to him. 30.
60 feet.
Thir-
Oh wait, 30.
30. Yeah. Okay. cast it on Oz and then the 2 white dragons.
Okay, nice.
Maybe-
So yeah, Inazuma and Gron, you both have bless on you. That's a 1d4 to all attacks and saving throws. Attack rolls and saving throws.
And then
Okay,
I think
Spirit,
I
that's your
can
action.
Yeah, I think I can only use Pommel if I take attacks. So I think
Correct.
that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait.
End of your turn.
Keep going. I'm just reading something.
Okay. Yep. Azakiel's turn. Azakiel starts his turn, gets his legendary actions back.
And I get anti-magic field. Bye bye.
Correct. He's pretty upsetty spaghetti at the gate being fucked over. Yeah, he actually.
He's got to maintain concentration, otherwise Lily comes back.
That's true. It's true. He does, which complicates things because a lot of his shit's concentration.
I'm coming back regardless of whether he wants it or not.
It's true. It's true. Man, this complicates things. Motherfucker, he's not even that hard to play. He's got a simple sheet. So at the start of his turn, anybody within 5 feet of him, so which is going to include Grun, Oz, Seraph, Shadowscale.
Shadowscale's flying. She's up in the air.
Was she?
Yeah, she was flying up to the Torask. She was flying. I have a flight thing on her.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna need Oz, Seraph, and Inazuma to go ahead and make me. Let's see, how does this work? Oh, never mind. You don't have to make me anything. All of your speed is reduced by 20 feet until the start of Azakiel's next turn.
Cool.
Yep.
I don't plan on
And then
going
he's
anywhere.
Right. No, I didn't figure you did. And then he's just gonna go ahead and I guess.
Oh, you put it
Does
there.
he get his multi-spell back? We'll find out.
No.
What's the he does? Okay, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to use. Gron, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Does it actually show that he's casting it?
No.
Okay.
Hey, that is just barely a success. That is the DC 24. So you succeed on this. You will take half of this damage. Okay. See here. 57 points of damage to your dragon form.
What type of damage?
I'm sorry, it's necrotic.
Cool.
Alright,
Okay,
so you
and
need a
then-
concentration check, don't you?
I don't think he does he?
Shape
Is it shape change that you used?
It is.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a concentration check. That's a pretty high one as
I'm
well.
immune to that damage. Fuck you. I'm gonna use my attack
I'm so sorry. Wait, what?
Nope, I'm straight up immune to it.
What? What are
Necrotic?
you using?
Oh
forgot you
my
had this.
God, get fucked.
That is super useful because otherwise both of the dragons are gone. All right, nice. That's fucking top tier.
I mean, I don't get the heal from it, but it's okay.
That is okay. Azakiel is going to go ahead and he's also going to. See, it's gone. There's Inazuma. There's Eve. Eve is okay. No, Eve is no longer okay. So that's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and he's going to just cast a Guardian of Faith on himself. So anything within 20 feet of him, if you start your turn, you have to make a. It's going to be a Dexterity saving throw, DC 24. On a failure, you take 20 points of damage. On a success, you take 10, and it's radiant damage.
This isn't concentration, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not, but you have to move on your turn. That was something that we discussed in.
Oh yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
So if you don't move, you don't take any damage from it.
That is correct. Shadow Scale.
Yeah, Shadowscale's gonna rise up, and Eve's gonna tap Shadowscale and hand her a scroll of Dispel Magic and cast it on Azakiel to remove the.
You're casting Dispel Magic?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She'll have to do a check for it.
Yep.
Oh.
I think it's a success.
That is.
As you target Azakiel with the Dispel Magic, you watch as he kind of shudders for a second, Lily, and you hear this as Lily pops back into existence, exactly
Hi.
where she left off.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Shadow Scale's action is at the end of her turn.
Yep, she raises up another 20 feet
One,
to get out of the
two,
Guardian Faith.
3. Wow. Okay, so oof. That is a big oofy from me, dog. Azakiel's going to use his legendary action, and he is going to cast a 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have that spell slot.
Oh no.
Wow, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. So sad.
Gonna use his legendary action to make an Essence Bolt attack against, in this case, Lenara. Lily, 26 to hit.
Hold on. I need to see if I can cast shield through my staff of magi. I don't think I can. But let me
It
check.
wouldn't matter anyways. That's still gonna hit, I think.
Wait. No. This is targeting just me. What level is this
It is.
spell?
It's not a spell, it's an attack.
Fuck. God. Damn it.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
him drawing essence out of your body.
Alright.
So, 58 points of piercing damage to you. I think you're necrotic resistant, if I'm not
I am
mistaken.
necrotic resistant, yes.
Okay, so 16 divided by 2. So that's 58 plus 8 is it's a total of 66 points of damage to you.
Also, I'm gonna move her just a little bit
Right.
over. That way she's not on top of everybody.
Okay, that's fine. All right, and that's going to be the end of legendary action.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Quick
hello.
question, just as we're
Certainly.
going into this. The boon of the anti-mage is based off. It's 8 plus 6 plus whatever modifier I choose. Is that based off my form? Like, could I use?
If it's a physical modifier, yes.
Yeah. Well, so just as we're going into this turn, it's gonna matter. It's I get my choice of strength, dex, and wisdom or charisma.
Yes.
So I could take the strength off of the
Correct.
elemental
Yes.
or alpha of the dragon. Correct. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
We take the bite, 2 claws.
17 misses,
bite
the rest
and
hit.
the claw hit.
Yep.
So there's
He's
that.
not concentrating anymore, so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 34 points of damage to Azakiel.
38.
Gonna use a reaction. It's 38. I'm sorry. He's immune to cold damage.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Wait. Maybe he's. No, I had that confused. I'm sorry. He's not immune to cold damage. So 38 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay.
I had that confused with something else. 38 points of
Okay.
cold damage. And Gron, at the end of your turn, is that the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I get my
Legendary
actions back, but yeah.
Yep. So when you do strike him, he is going to go ahead and use a third rune. This does push us into a second.
It's not the end of my turn, by the way. Sorry. You can do
Gotcha,
this. And
that's
then
fine.
I'll do. Yeah.
Grant, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Cool. So I totally empathize with you with having to move in and
That
out
is
of
a
seats.
success. Yeah, no, I do it a lot. That is a success. So as he reveals the rune, you are not affected by this rune, and neither is anybody else around him as a note. This is a single target one. As he reveals this third rune as a note, you watch. At this point, he's taken quite a bit of damage. And as the damage hits him, and as he reveals these runes, some of the skin just almost fades away. Sometimes he seems to not even have a physical form anymore, as the body of Kain is essentially destroyed. What remains below is this blue skin with these yellow runes just gleaming out from him. He seems to have a physical form that does take shape underneath all of this. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and in that, Gron, that's the end of your turn.
I need a
And
closer,
I'm using-
bigger image.
Your face needs a bigger image. I'll post it in.
Okay, thank you.
Like I was saying, I actually did have a bonus action
Oh.
that I forgot to use.
Go ahead.
And I'm using my shield bond on Lily. Do you need me
Okay,
to bring it?
gotcha. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no
Yes, that'd be great, please.
Okay, alright, I'll let you read that. End of your
Okay.
turn. Azakiel now revealed the runes across his body. The actual body of Azakiel, right? Same. The body of Azakiel, somewhat elvish in nature, but also strange dark blue skin, yellow and golden runes across his body, and also you see twin gashes across his throat. And he just seems to kind of smirk. At the end of his turn, he's going to go ahead and use a legendary action to cast a spell.
Dispel magic. I mean, counterspell.
Yeah, you do see the runes for this one as a note. Counterspell, roll for it. This is a team.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do, I guess, a level 6. Why not? Counterspell.
Okay. I mean, you don't have a 6th level spell slot, do you? Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I
that's
do.
right. Never mind. I'm getting confused. Yeah, you would still have to roll for it. DC 17. Fuck you.
No!
He jerks back as you dispel his spell. He looks at you. He goes, I am going to consume your brain. And
Bring it on, bitch!
that is the end of his legendary action. And at the end of his legendary action, as the body reveals itself, a true form of Azakiel, the radiant power around him seems to grow. This wave of weariness out from him. All of you that are, well, pretty much everybody at this point, feel the presence of it. Just this sinking form. Just this not even hatred, not grief. This is a sorrow deep in your souls. You know, kind of like getting up in the morning to go to work. That is going to be where we end the session tonight. Next session is going to be continuing this combat.
Son of a
Wait,
bitch.
wait.
Uh-huh.
Gang.
It's 12:30. Unfortunately, some people
Yeah.
have
It's
to
a
go to
hard
bed.
You
cut off
so-
time.
lied to me. It's 11:30.